Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Tuesdays, baby. Tuesdays. Let's roll. Wow, we got a lot coming at you today. Bang, bang, bang. And I'm yellow. Stop making me yellow over here. Wait. I can get rid of the yellow. But shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. Is that what we say? Anyway, let's break it down. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Just had a crazy move, honestly, right? It went from 70,000 back to 69.5, really, back up to 70,000. I was getting the show ready, watching an insanity. It was pretty crazy. Anyway, I disappeared. Where did I go? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. There I am. Hold on one second, though. I shouldn't be yellow fellow over here. There we go. There we go. Nice and like, if you're using indoor lighting, you want to be at a 56,000 kilobits, or I should know the name, but kilojoules, but it's a K. All right, 56K, 5600. Anyway, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry. It won't matter to you. It's how we judge incandescent light and natural light and daylight. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me. I gave you guys a long this morning. It's up 22% if you took my call. The other long that I've been into for 4 or 5 days on that 8 hour is up 21%. We are in gains. 21% on the morning is pretty nice. If you ask me, we are banging on them. I worked out so hard this morning. I was dripping sweat all over the rug. It was all over the place. It was crazy. Muscles were pumping. I could see my veins. I knew I was vascular. I could feel the movement of the blood through my body. I knew I was doing the right thing. Let's take a big sip of the lemon water. Let's stay hydrated. Let's do the right thing. Let's empower our bodies and minds by staying hydrated, putting the right things in our bodies to keep ourselves doing the right things. Wow, that tastes amazing. Shout out to everybody that listens. I meet a lot of people now. They're like, I listen during work. I listen here. And I talk to them. And they remember what I said throughout the day, and it's just unbelievable. So I looked at Bitcoin on the 7-minute for a breakup at 68,800. We got a beautiful move to the upside here for Bitcoin. Anyone in my trading group got this call. You can move the stop loss to break even now, and you can't lose the trade. I just gave you another winner. I talked about how if we got above the 200 SMA, we were going to make a move to the upside. I gave this call to my trading group. I showed it to them. I went in depth. I made a video. I don't just give you guys the call. See, everyone else just gives you like a chart. I in-depthly drew this out, talked about it, broke it down, and even talked about how the 1 hour was likely looking like it was going to make a move to the upside. And I gave you the 1 hour flag. Here it is drawn with the timestamp. So, and the guy Sammy did it again. All right. And I gave this to last night at 11:20 p.m. You never would have been stopped out of this trade. It went a little sideways, but you never would have been stopped out. That's the original trade that I'm still in. So I didn't have to open up a secondary trade this morning. But what I did is I made a video for you guys, and I did give you guys the way to get in. Could have been selfish and just, see the difference between me having a trading group and me not. I was already in the trade. I was already winning. If I didn't have a trading group, I would have went on this morning and done, but I have a trading group. So I woke up. I said, how do I show people how they can also take advantage of this move and how can they also get into the chart, right? And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking as financial advice, but I can teach you the highest probabilities and reasons and ways why things are likely going to happen. And I see it happen over and over again. Does this mean we're all going all the way to the moon? Everything's booming? No. We could easily hit a resistance here, fall further to the downside. Nothing is guaranteed. Let's take a look at BTC USD on Coinbase. And it doesn't matter if it's US Tether, Coinbase, whatever you're looking at. But I'm going to break down Bitcoin for you. If you're in my trading group, you already got this breakdown in depth. But I bet if you're in my trading group, you're the type of person, you're an obsessive lifer, you don't mind watching it again because things may have changed. So every single day on my channel, I start with Bitcoin on the weekly. And I do what's called a top-down analysis. We go for the bigger time frame all the way down to the smaller. Multiple times a day, I look at the weekly chart to make sure that we're on par for what the weekly candle close should look like. Every single Sunday night, we do the weekly candle close, and we just do this in repetition every single day. They interviewed people around the world, specifically Americans, but really most people around the world, and they asked them, what is your favorite thing? What do you like the most? And you know what people said? Consistency. If you can be consistent in life, you will find, success. Show up every single day. Don't take days off. Put your success forward. Pay for education. If you don't know how to run companies or do things, go to mentorships. Find guys that run companies and businesses. Hang out with them. Learn from them. Build with them. Right? Go on a journey with them. This is kind of the way. You see what I'm saying? So, get the education you desire. Spend money on your education. Invest in yourself. Trading groups are investment in yourself. I'm here mentoring every single day. You're going to learn something. You're going to learn something every single day. Anyway, blessings on blessings. You're also up in JASMY if you're in the trading group. We talked about JASMY banging on them. So let's break it down for Bitcoin. So the weekly, doing wonderful. So if you're in my trading group, you would have made gains. We already made that quite clear, period. If you want to know how to make gains and you want to learn more, hit cryptolifer.com and jump on in. All right, go to cryptolifer.com and find out more. All right. I was never consistent, and I'm a millionaire, though. All I needed was just to be lucky once, I guess. But you know what? I don't know, man. Sounds like you may not stay a millionaire forever with that mentality, in my humble opinion. Consistency, most valuable trait in a person. I'd rather take someone worth 80 grand that's consistent than someone that's a millionaire that just got lucky. You know what I mean? Not to be rude, bro. I love you, though, and I hope you got it. And, use that luck now to create discipline. See, now you have the time and space to create discipline. So you can't really lose now as long as you clean yourself out. I'm not risking my life on being lucky. Amen. Shout out to Christine Morales. Exactly. 100%. 70,000 for Bitcoin. Do we continue? The 1 hour says we do. I like it. We're already in a trade. We already gave the trade to the trading group. Some days the trade's already been made. Some days I make the trade here on the live stream. It depends. I can't put the market where I want it to be. If the trade happens at 9:30 and it is what it is. So I believe that's why the trading group is so important. The live stream's amazing. It can carry you. I give a lot of free stuff away on the live stream, but you still will miss without that 99, baby. Can you take a look at ETH, baby? The gym teaches discipline. If you don't show up every day, you don't make progress. Amen. You look like the same person. Amen. And then you got to eat right, because I've worked out and then just eating my way into the same, I've worked out for a month and just eating stupid. I shouldn't say stupid, but poorly. And then I look back and the workout didn't really show much because I bulked up. I got bigger, but I didn't look lean. Water is so amazing. I love water. God bless everybody here. You need discipline. I think we make our own luck in life. Would you say I'm lucky because my YouTube channel got to 66,000 subscribers? No, most people saw me do it every single day in front of 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. Call it luck. I don't know. It was lucky that I got a good dad. I call that luck. My dad, that's luck because I couldn't have planned that. And my dad gave me the strength to push. Let's take a look here at the 3-day chart. Enough about me but I love y'all. It's about going back to your values though, right? Who made you you and remembering. My dad was there for me my whole life. God bless my father. I love you, Jimmy Price, man, my man. Anyway, broke out of the flag on the 3-day chart. Things looking beautiful. If we slap on the moving averages, the 3-day touching the 21, that's a bullish sign. Even the MACD looks like it's about to get across there. We're a little high on the stochastics, but we can get above that dotted line and just moon city. The last time we mooned right here, look, we were just above the dotted line, and we got 1, 2, 3, like 15 straight days. To me, it looks like we're going on a couple-week binge to $94,000 for Bitcoin. You tell me, but that's what likely is going to happen. I saw the daily breaking out. I gave this to my trading group. We made the long right there. Bang, bang, bang. I'm still in the long. I've never taken my foot off that long, and we're going all the way to the upside. We'll take away this flag right now, and we'll show you what the daily is doing. And there's different patterns on different time frames because candles close differently on different time sets. And so you're not going to get the same exact trend lines and parameters on every single time frame. But shout out to 70,000. I called the long this morning at 68,800. You are up beautifully. Who's up in the long right now from the trading group? Who understood the education and saw what I saw? Put a 1. Who saw the call and was able to make it because they have a busy life, but they saw what I was putting down? Who is just learning and still was able to make the trade? Put a 1, 1, 1 if you're one of those 3 people. I want to know if you're in the gains this morning. I want to know if what I do every day is helping you. I want to make sure that you're getting some gains on your way to education. It's fun to learn, but it's fun to make some gains while you're learning, isn't it? Nobody wants to lose, baby. I can teach you these high probability ways to win. Day in and day out, we can do this together. Bang, 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 gains on gains. Look at all the 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's go, 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 baby. Shout out to everybody here. And tonight is a big night. We're doing a huge spaces on Twitter with Crypto Billy. Be there or be square. All right? I'm worried I'm going to miss it. It's Tuesday night, but I'm going to be there Tuesday night. We made a big deal out of this one. And if you don't know who Crypto Billy is, let me introduce Crypto Billy. Crypto Billy. He's usually on the stream. If he's not on the stream, he's with his kids on the pond somewhere doing something with his family. God bless. But Chapter 29, Crypto Lifer on Investing, Trading, and Life today at 9 p.m. This is going to be a blast. This is going to be a big deal. I think you definitely want to be a part of this. So set a reminder. I'm going to put a link here to Crypto Billy so you know where to be. All right. Bang, bang, bang. Sammy with the gainitis. Shout out to Sean Behringer in the house. We appreciate you. Billy, 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 Billy. Bitty, 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 Bitcoin. Billy, 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 Billy. And there you are, Mario Nafal, hanging out with RFK. We need a new industry to blow up our economy. Blockchain is that industry. We can't afford to be driving it out of the country 100%. There's one way out for us to win, and blockchain is the win. But they even made a cool little video here too. Crypto Lifer, man, this is going to be a big deal tonight. So I can't wait to see each and every one of you there tonight on Twitter. It's Spaces, baby. Let your voice be known. Jump on in today. So this is the daily. Tight moving averages suggest a move to the upside. Stochastics turning suggest a move to the upside. We do have resistance at the all-time high, but Bitcoin is so close to that all-time high and consolidating now for days on end, well above the previous support or resistance. It was this simple to make gains. Even if you just made these gains, buy here and sell right now, like you're in the money. And I pointed this out over and over again. And I talked about it, and I said how easy it was. Just that's previous resistance, that's support. You buy right there, and you put a stop loss over. Like, people make trading way far more difficult. They use 1,000 indicators. They're looking at 1,000 dots of this and that. It's like, dude, support and resistance flip right there. There's a POC on the VRVP. Hey, play the VRVP over here. Let me tell you something, kids, about the VRVP, huh? It tells you where to go and what to do over here. Just keep your mouth shut and do it, huh? Anyway. But the daily looks beautiful to me. I like what I'm seeing on the daily time frame. The 4-hour just starting to break out. I talked about it last night. I said the 4-hour looks good to me. I said the 1-hour looks good to me. This morning, I talked about how the 1-hour looked good as well. That's a beautiful bullish engulfing candle on the 4-hour. We just got to break above this local high now at 70,004. And we're going at least to the top of the pattern. Maybe we chop all the way back down to 68.2. But this says at least we're headed to 71,600. I would not be surprised if you go to 71,006. Shout out to Ivo 10 Broke Lifers, baby, in the house. Bang, bang, bang. Andy on ETH has been ripping. Andy on Blast hasn't did the thing yet. It's going to be a hot summer, baby. It's going to be a hot summer. I said June looks like it's going to be a hot month, right? Remember when I said that a lot? I said June looks like it's going to be a hot one. But you never know. One step at a time, one day at a time. I don't want to be a moon boy. I don't want to be a perma bull. We take this one step, one day at a time. Blessings on blessings for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. May God bless you all for jumping on into the live. So now I'm going to look here at the 1 hour time frame. That was the reason why I decided to get into the long this morning. Anyway, it plowed, but it's getting a little bit of resistance. Had some trouble at 70,000. We went to 70,136. Could not get back above even where we wicked here. So you can see this resistance, some resistance. This area, and sometimes they're range-bound areas, like it's a bubble. But this area has heavy resistance. You can see we're bumping into it. We got to flip this as support and make a move off 70,000 to the all-time high. 1 hour suggests we still have some legs. Let's take a look at the 15. 15 minutes a little overbought at resistance away from the 21-day moving average. You know, tells me that scalp may have to come back down to the downside. Take a look at the 7 and the 1. And there's your bearish divergence on the 1 minute, which usually is the end of a morning run. Nice bounce consolidation. 7 minute away from the 21. So again, the 7 minute is likely to make one of two things: hang out on a flag here or go further. It's more unlikely that we're going to continue to pump, but we could. It's more likely we go sideways and then continue to the upside. Next scalp trade I'd be looking for is for the 7 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7 candles. That could be 49 minutes, 7 times 7. About an hour, 30 minutes to an hour for this to consolidate. Wait for the 21. We got the golden cross coming, which is bullish. There would be a golden cross right there, the 50. You know, your last golden cross, not amazing. So but right here, look, beautiful pump. And you don't just wait for the golden cross and then buy. It's a latent signal, but it's when you see it, it adds to it's a confluence adder. All right. But it's likely to come further down here and touch the 21-day moving average, in my humble opinion, before this trade, continues to the upside. So that's what I see happening for Bitcoin. If you're in the trade, either taking profits now or you're waiting for this to consolidate and get a continuation move. We have to flip 70,400 to remain bullish. And that's kind of what, I just gave you the weekly all the way down to the 1 minute and the 7 minute time frame. You know everything you need to know about Bitcoin for the day. If you use my system and you understand the moving averages, you do not short today unless the 7 minute decides to lose the 200. As long as that stays above that 200, look for more continuations on the bigger time frames. Look for the 15 minute to stay above the 200 as well, which is a beautiful sign that you're going further to the upside. When we crossed this 200, that was a bullish sign. We came and tested it at a higher low. That's a bullish sign. We just need to kind of, we've been pumping throughout the most of the morning here. We just need to consolidate now and find some bullish, a flag or a pullback pattern here. So I do see a pullback right now coming for Bitcoin. All right. Notcoin. I'm in Notcoin. I threw a little chimmy change in Notcoin. I got about $2,100 in there. We're going to talk about why I'm in Notcoin and why I'm nice enough to tell you what coin I'm in. All right. Because I'm a nice guy. All right. That's why. Because I've gotten so many things from God in which I've ever desired. And at this point, it's about just pushing through every day and having a purpose. Once you get most of the money that you've ever wanted, again, I'm not worth 50 mil, all right? But once you can go into almost any store and buy any $1,000 suit you want without thinking about it. Once you can go to any restaurant, buy a $1,000 dinner, take people out. Once you can hit levels and not really look at the paycheck anymore, then you're pretty fulfilled. You know what I mean? Of course, you can have way more money, and there's levels to life. But there's a certain amount of money where, unless you're just a completely greedy, horrible person, you're content, man. You know what I mean? And once you hit that level, what do you do then? What do you do then? If you don't have a purpose, you're gonna get super depressed in life, and you're gonna start using that money for horrible reasons. I'm telling you right now. And you see it all the time. Celebrities, they go down the tubes, right? So you gotta find a purpose that makes sense. Coming to the stream every day is not easy. Money can't get me here every day. You get it? Money can't make me do the stream 7 days a week. I don't care how much money you make. It does not build consistency and discipline. See? And that's what people don't realize. They all want to be wealthy. It comes from within. You make wealth from within when you create discipline. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Money will not get me here 7 days a week. That's such a good point, right? I want to be consistent. I want to be known. I want to have a legacy. I want to be known as a legend. Money won't do that for me. It can help. It can give me a nice studio. It can help me work out in the morning. You know, I can get driven to and from places. I can save time, of course. Okay? But it doesn't do a dang thing for you if you don't have work ethic. It'll disappear right out of your hands like this. All right? That's what I'm saying right now is I'm having a realization with myself and with each and every one of you as we go through this journey together. So God bless you all for being here and giving me a purpose. Everyone thinks this is about, oh, we're watching Sam. Sam's the man. No, you're the man. You're the woman. It's each and every one of you. You guys made my life amazing. God bless you all. Like, this shows you. You guys are the stars. I'm just the one living in it, man. God bless you all. So look, resistance. ETH has beautiful support at 3687. Long as that stays above, even 4, 5, 6 days of consolidation, we could cram 5, 6 daily candles in there and a massive boo. ETH loses support, fine, move to the downside, but we're looking at that DXY and total 3. All right. So, and my whole team has all the hottest calls in the game right now. They know what's hot. They know what's hot. You're the GOAT, Sammy. We're blessed to have you. Shout out to Lifer Adam. I'm blessed to have you, man. The Lord be merry. To worry is not to have faith. Be positive and lift your frequency. Amen. Fear is for the non-believers. That's what I keep reminding myself. Every time I live in fear, in doubt, think something's not going well, it means God's not there for me, and that's just not true. So things are going to go well. Things are going to happen. We will have adversity. We will go through evils. There will be pain. But with faith, we will make it through no matter what, unscathed and ready to go for our next journey. So resistance. Bounce. I mean, you cannot break that since May 21st. I mean, that looks like one of the most obvious trades of my life right there. And even if I did get stopped out there, so be it. Bitcoin just pulled the SR flip. Same thing here. We could get this kind of cup and handy here for Ethereum to the upside. The daily resetting looking beautiful. I see ETH going to 4,800 somewhere by the end of June. I could be wrong, but that's what I see happening for Ethereum. All right. And shout out to JCass. All right. Why did I get into Notcoin? What do I see? What do I see happening? What's going down? Today's just one of those days. There's just a lot happening. And you can feel the energy, feel the vibe, and feel the love. If you don't feel it, I feel it. The frequencies are high right now. Tuesdays are beautiful. They're just unreal. So I got into Notcoin last night. It pumped beautifully to 2.6. I was up in the gains. Someone sold it off of me while I was working out. But it stayed consolidating. And to me, I just continue this consolidation. And this is one of the hottest coins in the game right now. Looking beautiful. The 2-hour time frame just says, hey, I'm ready to move. Did the pump and dump, but still okay. The bigger time frames, are they getting a little extended? Even the 10-hour suggests it could get a move. The 6-hour resetting, I wouldn't be surprised if Notcoin just continues to get that knock. So I'm watching it here on the 1-hour time frame, and it's almost, I've played games with this idea. Most people are going to laugh right now, and that's fine. If you laugh at my ideas, that means they're mine and nobody else. But like, this is kind of a cup and handle, you see? It's called an emerging cup and handle. And I've seen these play out as cup and handles and break to the upside. This is unconventional, different, but my perspective is not the same as everybody else's. I'm a unique individual, and so should you. Why should we all see things the same? All right. So I see this as a cup and handle that can break to the upside. Resistance, of course, at 2,644. But I'm up in the trade. We'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. All right. But I'm in Notcoin, going to extend my loin, my gains over here. Okay. Yeah, I'm already bending along. Can we check out JASMY pump, please? Let's take a look at JASMY. If you're in my trading group, I put out JASMY on the 3-day chart. Why? Sammy on that 3-day. I put out this flag for JASMY last night, said it looked hot to me. JASMY did break out, even for a scalp gain, even if you were future gaining there, 8-hour time frame, that's a 10% gain. If all I did every day was give those trades, the trading group would be amazing. But I'm telling you, man, I'm giving you low places to buy some of the hottest coins in the game off Fibonacci retracements. I'm scanning the markets by hundreds of coins. I got long swing trades. I got short scalps. I got ideas. I share my entire portfolio every single Thursday night. We break it down. We have a blast. It's amazing. All right. Bitcoin breaking down. Let's see what's happening. Yes, coming back down to the 21-day moving average on the 7-minute time frame. We knew this was going to happen. It was going to take one. I would have liked if it went more sideways, but the 21 far away. Whenever you pump that far away, you're coming back to the 21. All right. That's just the facts of life, my friends. All right. There's a hot coin right here. I haven't jumped into this coin yet. Crazy that it got sold down with, and you never know, right? But it has locked liquidity. It's got $25 million market cap. It's called TMANIA. You can do the math. It dumped and came back up for whatever reason. I thought that was beautiful consolidation. I don't know what's going to do now that it broke that trend line. I want to see it break back up inside. Up until now, though, it had just been beautifully sideways consolidating. Looking for a bigger move to the upside. 7907 for TMANIA. All right. 69,680 for Bitcoin. Yeah, 6x TMANIA when it originally released, but when people say that, you'd have to get in at like you'd. I have $4 million market cap right there when it first dropped. I did know about it when it first came out. All right. But again, I like to kind of see these marinate. You could still do a nice 5 to 6x on this puppy to $100 million market cap. All right. Anyway, and I'm not meme crazy. Memes are hot. How's Brett doing? I'm in Brett, and Brett was just at all-time high. I bet it got sold down a little bit. I attempt not to look at it too much and just let these things carry out over time. Wow, Brett hit the all-time high and continued. Broke $1 billion market cap. Shout out to my Brett holders and everybody in Brett. Bang, bang, bang on Brett, baby. That's exciting. Brett on base, doing damage. Unbelievable. Brett on base, baby. Man. Normie got slammed though, huh? So crazy. But that's what happens. I got my based AI. The Roost didn't do too well. You take a shot. Not everything does well. And you hope the bigger ones continue, right? Wow, Brett on base just did damage, though. Shout out to anyone that got into Brett. Yeah. The real CWIF. Where is it, man? I can't see it. Is it this one here? 337? This is the real CWIF. Yeah, $73 million market cap. But how come it doesn't have locked liquidity? I don't like that when I don't see a lock sign there. That sketches me out. So I don't know, man. It could be a rugger, right? I don't know. And I don't know if I'm spreading false rumors. I'm not like a meme coin expert. I'm pretty good, but I'm not. I'm sure there's people that are more expert at it than me. Do you have an opinion on AKT and Render versus Ether and GPU Node? I think GPU Node and Ether just have a lot. They got everyone, bugging out for them. But, wow, JASMY at 4 doing damage. Went all the way to 4-1, man. Bang, bang, bang. And there you go. Right back to the 21-day moving average as suggested for Bitcoin. All right. For bitty Bitcoin. We will keep her away from your Bitcoin. I thought that was so funny. I thought that was an AI-generated video. You see so many. We will keep Elizabeth Warrens and her goons away from your Bitcoins. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. But it was so well done. You know what I mean? I swear it was satire written already, and he took it from that. You know what I mean? From your Bitcoin. Everyone says it's so funny in the from your Bitcoin. But as funny as it is, it's pretty crazy, right? What's going down these days? Freedom of speech is on attack all over the world. You can see it. If you can't see it, I mean, you're living in a bubble, right? But we will continue. For thousands of years, freedom has always been under attack. That's the facts, and people don't realize that. You're not guaranteed to be free. You always have to fight for freedom, and that's just how it is. It's never been different, you know? This is just a new way of doing it. And we'll win, man. We'll continue to fight. Look at history. Okay, what are the thoughts about art block protocol? ABT is pretty hot. Because people have taken advantage of freedom of speech with social media. What? That's so weird. You sound like Crypto Galaxy when you do those voice impressions.
You know, I can talk just like Crypto Galaxy. This is how he talks. He's like, you know, do you see that little meme coin? I like that meme coin. It was a good coin. I wasn't really sure if I was going to...
That's how Crypto Galaxy sounds. That's how he talks, right? Okay. He does, right? I'm not lying. I'm not even making fun of him. I think that's kind of how he sounds a little bit.
And how many coins are you gonna get into?
Galaxy sound. He does. I'm telling you. I'm good at his voice. I can do him. Certain impressions I can nail because the way their tones are, I can really get to, and I can remember specifically how they talk. Like it's a pattern recognition in my brain.
Hey, Lois, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Hey, Chris, go to your room. My name's Peter Griffin. And I'm from Quahog. I like to drink beer. Hey, everybody, let's go watch some cartoons.
You know? It's like you remember where it is in your brain, and it's very similar to trading. My whole brain is pattern recognition. So, like, when I do a voice, I'm recognizing the pattern of the voice, the frequency. It clicks into my brain like a puzzle piece. Okay? So, to me, my brain takes everything from voice recognition to trading technical analysis. To me, it's all the same. It's all pattern recognition. You get it? Yeah. Okie dokie. Quagmire. Yeah. You got name. You'd be a lot cooler if you did. You know what I like about those high school girls? It's like I get older and they stay the same age. Oh man, Dazed and Confused, man. We grew up on that movie. Unbelievable, man, you know? Be a lot cooler if you did. 6960. Any thoughts on POPCAT? One lifer episode needs to be done for the viewpoint of Peter Griffin. You guys are funny, man. So the 7 minute looks like it may get a bounce off the 21-day moving average. You see how it's getting the bounce there? If you didn't play the moving average, you'd be like, why is that bouncing? Remember, the 1 hour still looks good to us. You have to remember that. So the 1 hour is still in control. You know, I don't like the wickage going on there. Let's see what happens on these smaller time frames if we can fulfill the wicks through these little flags. Isn't it amazing how there's all these little flags going on inside of the bigger and the small? Like, there's a microcosm of worlds. It's like an ant farm in here. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're zooming into the deep dive of motion. I find technical analysis absolutely, fundamentally, just mind-blowing. You know, honestly mind-blowing. And it's human emotions and buying and selling that are creating patterns that over time have probabilities that I can trade based upon. I find that absolutely insane, but it takes years for you to understand it works. Like it's an uncollective chaos that you form it to understand what it is, right? Like technical analysis is so beautiful. You find this gem inside, and when you find the gems, like nobody knows you found them but you. Unless you, like I start to teach people my gems, and then I know that if you do as much deep diving as me and you get to like a year deep, you're going to have so much respect for the things I taught you, but you're not going to know until you do a deep dive with me. You see what I mean? It's like, it goes hand in hand. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Ben Dog and Silly Dragon are the only movers worth it, really. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and appreciate each and every one of you for being here. You are the voice of every strip club I've ever been in. Thanks for the wisdom, man. That's so crazy. Nah. I'll give you a strip club voice. Welcome to the strip club. This is the DJ 55. Come on, man. Like, strip club voices do not talk like this. Come on, man. This is like the voice of an announcer. This is the voice of a real person. Get out of here with that strip. I don't like strip clubs. I think they're horrible places. They make me uncomfortable. And if anyone invites me to them, I don't go to them. And I'm dead serious. Like, last time I was invited was in Austin, Texas last year, and I was just like, it's not my thing. I find low frequency. That's someone's daughter shaking it around there. You know what I mean? That's someone, or someone's ex-wife, or someone's, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not into it. I'm dead serious. I'm just not into it. I don't think it's cool. I got dragged as a kid to a few of them, and even when I was 18 into my 20s, I just always felt uncomfortable, man. I'm not here to exploit other people that are put in a bad, like, if that woman had a husband worth millions of dollars taking her to hotels, would she be doing that? No. Like my wife, I take care of my wife, right? I'm just saying. So some girls say, "Oh, I like to do it." It's what no one wants to be doing that. You know what I mean? So I don't want to go to play. You know. Anyway, I'm done with my talk there. But and if you're a young man, stay away from those places. There's no need to be in there. You'll find a good woman. You don't need to be in those places. And stay away from people that tell you to go there and promote those places. You know? And anyway, and I don't judge someone that owns them. They do whatever they want. I don't judge people. I just want to make that clear. People do whatever they want. I don't care what someone else does. It's just not what I do. All right? He says endgame will still be Jupiter and stacks. He's 100% right. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. No Beavis and Butthead impressions. You guys are stupid, man. If you're in the live, you're in the right place at the right time. AERO getting down to that buy range. It really is, man. Hello, Crypto Lifer. What's your thoughts on the dong? It's all right. It's if you like it. What, baby? I'm busy, baby, okay? I love you, honey. Thank you for coming to the show every day, though. We appreciate you. Good afternoon from UK Lifer. I'd be very interested to hear your thoughts on XRP. I'm eyeing a breakout, and to me, everyone is overlooking Genesis coins. I mean, I've been in XRP for a long time. I bought it at 16 cents. I thought it was the banker's coin back in 2017. Wouldn't touch it. I was one of those haters. Eventually, I swung traded. I made $9,000. I always remember. I swung traded. In a couple days, it banged out, and I couldn't believe it, right? And it did numbers. Came back down, and now it's just been this, like, you know, kind of stable coin for a long time. Fire. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's get the likes up to the watches, everybody. We got 369 on the likes and 369 on the chat revenue. That's weird, right? Look, 369. You don't think that's interesting? And those are the golden numbers. The Nikola Tesla, like, I think I always see something in that. Well, look, see how that just jumped to 1,400? Keep hitting that like button, baby. Let's get this to 15, 16, 1,700. Let's go. Let's get these people watching, man. 14,000. We can get it to 14,000. We should have 20,000. We should be saving lives out here, baby. Hit the like button. If you found your way here and you're getting good knowledge, it's healthy to listen to me, high frequency, good positive nature, every single day it's helping you push forward, then hit the like button so someone else can get some of that love. Don't keep it all to yourself. All right? Hit that like button. Look what you guys just did. We just propelled to 1,500. You just got 200 more people to come here because you hit that like button. Look what you guys just did for me. You can get this to 16, 17, 18. You keep hitting that like button, you'll go to 17. You guys will do it. Watch, you guys are controlling this. I'm not in control. I'm the one that's putting out the data. You guys are in control. You guys are getting my show to where it is. I just showed up every day. That's why I can't believe how beautiful this synchronicity between us is. Look at this, 1629. You people are amazing. Look at the frequency you guys are providing right now. Like, this is insane. I love it. Let's go, baby. Woo! I'm hyped right now. So we're watching Bitcoin. I told you that was the time to likely take some profito. And Bitcoin did come further to the downside here. Touching the 21-day moving average on the 7-minute time frame. All right, and that was some gainers right there. Love what you do, bro. Help change my life. Man, you guys are amazing, man. The lifers are amazing people. Amazing people that do amazing things. Look, $16 in chat revenue, 1,600 people. Unreal. Can we get the bounce off the 1 minute time, off the 21 here on the 7 minute? A lot of times we can get a bounce here for a continuation to the upside. I'm keeping my bigger long open, but I keep scalping the smaller time frames, and I've been loving it. It's been working out. Hello from Thailand. Really appreciate you. Amen. We'll join next trading course, Master Friend course, when we hit 73K again. I don't know why people want to wait. Life is you never know when your next date. You got to take advantage of what you have right in front of you. You got to make it happen immediately. You got to go for it immediately. Don't waste time. Don't say I'm gonna, or this is what's gonna happen when. Push yourself to the limit, everybody. Make it happen. Write it down. Say, I'm going to do it today. I'm going to get it done right now. I'm going to start working on that right now. Stop procrastinating. You'll get better at not, you'll be habitually better at not procrastinating. All right. Let's take a look at the DXY, which has been fumbling around here. So the DXY lost the 200 SMA on the daily. However, got a bounce off this resistance. This was a support line I had drawn at 103.95. We did get a bounce. We want to see the 4 hour, the 1 hour make some type of bear flag. Continue further to the downside. Look at the 1 hour right now. We'd like to see this continue to just take a drop. We see also talks about, bricks, more bricks, and just, using the dollar less for petroleum and, for doing, for doing big oil transactions. And so it's definitely got to bring down some of the desire for the dollar, but there's just desire for the dollar all around the world. That's what people don't realize. And they will expand the dollar. Here's the deal though, right? The news right now, X is spreading this weird news. The FDIC warns, right? To me, this is weird because usually they don't want to tell us anything. They don't want to tell us anything about insolvency until it happens, right? When they're warning you. But they have unrealized losses. And look at this. I mean, if you look at this, this is pretty crazy. You look at this, but Bidenomics, $517 billion in unrealized losses cripple U.S. banking system. 63 lenders teeter on the brink of insolvency. I mean, so what happens is the mortgage rate is too high. People are starting not to be able to pay the mortgage rate, right? And so they own all. It's very similar what happened with 08 and 09. Becomes the mortgage in the lenders. Too many people owe. And look at the credit card debt is at all-time high because people are doing everything they can, right, to pay the mortgage. And they're still working, but the dollar's going down in value. So they're getting the same paychecks, okay? And it's just getting tougher and tougher. Jobs are getting, and now even you can see people in jobs are getting replaced. So, like they used to have two guys always doing, the trash. Now the recycle came by today and it was a dude with just a mechanical arm that picks the trash up, throws now they got one guy. I'm just saying, and I looked at that and that's a representation of many, many industries, right? And just, So anyway, we're, and I'm not trying to be political here at all. I'm just giving you guys the facts. You guys look at whatever you want. If it hurts you or you feel some way internally about this, you have to do some soul searching about who you are as a person. All right. This is just the facts. I'm a financial analyst and I'm a math guy. I study finance my whole life, the history of the US dollar, the history of currency. But this is a bullish sign for Bitcoin. Anytime any of this goes on, anytime you see insolvency in the banks, anytime you see bickering in politics, anytime you see things just kind of a general malaise in the legacy system, it's an advertisement for Bitcoin, period. All right. That's just what it is. All right. Bitcoin getting the bounce off the 21 on the 7. This would be a tiny little flag here. Your idea would be to just take this measured move back to the upside for Bitcoin. And that would boost us right through 70,005 on our way to the bigger target to 71,500 for Bitcoin. One thing about trading is I write my own paycheck every month, whether it's up or down, amen. The ETF are bridges for fiat. The greatest thing about trading is when you take like a couple million out every couple of years. You see, like you have so many long-term positions. You're just taking out a couple $100,000 every 2 years, 3 years. And you're paying long-term capital gains. All right. And that's the key to life right there. You get to the point where the only income you spend is money that you take loans out of. Basically, if you take a loan off a mortgage, which is a non-taxable event, I believe, talk to your CPA, right? And if you, you take liens off the mortgage and then you sell stocks that you've been into for over a year or two, right? On June 9th, the petrodollar contract expires and that's not good. Amen. I mean, it's good and bad. We'll see how the world works, but I get it. Yeah. I'm making the same amount per hour as I was in 1999. That is insane. That's an insane fact. Well, you got to do something about that. I mean, you're going to make, you're not, that's not true because you're making money in cryptocurrency, hopefully, right? Look at that 7-minute bounce to the upside. Low stochastic suggests that's it. Little pullback and a bounce is coming. Headed back to 70,475 for Bitcoin. And we didn't bail. Almost bailed, but I decided to keep it going, baby. Okay, we added to your numbers on YouTube and learning as well. God bless your ideas. Shout out to Kids at Kazito. We love you. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. And shout out to the awesome people here on the live. Shout out to the 1,454 people here on the live stream. God bless you for being here. Blessings on blessings. Okay, moving forward. I'm going to take a look at some altcoins that I think have some potential that could do some damage. Some of them I own, some of them I may not. It depends. But we're going to jump on in right now into some altcoins that I believe have some numbers. Another thing, one thing I want to jump into, I want to see the DXY dump on the 1 hour time frame out of this flag further down. Then we want to see total 3. Remember, we're going to watch total 3 like a hawk and look at total 3 getting above the 2 hour 200 SMA. Not amazing, but let's look at this, just consolidating. But I mean, that's bullish consolidation. And if these altcoins get above this level, oh my gosh. That is, altcoin season is, how do you know when altcoin season is coming? When total 3 is getting very, very tight and about to break out, right? So there's a move coming here for total 3, and it's only a time. It's only a time there. Go all the way to the upside. So we could come here and get rejected, come further down. Are we booming, baby, booming? And I'm long on a lot of things, so let's see what happens here for BTC. All right. Wow, shout out to the 1,487 souls on the live. You people are amazing. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And so this is what we're looking at right now. Again, if this loses this level and starts to drop, then we know we got better prices and a possible maybe a double bottom and a bounce off 600. We tested that 2 times. We're on a higher low. To me, this is telling me that the world is coming and money is about to flow into these altcoins. And if the altcoin market gets a 55% jump, we're going to go to $1 trillion for the altcoins. It's going to be a massive, massive move in cryptocurrency. So in the next month or two, this could happen. I'm telling you, life-changing wealth could be upon us in 3 to 4 weeks. Like, look at the last time we got life-changing wealth. It started February 5th and it ended March 16th. It was 40 days of just absolute love. And it was boom, 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 boom. And things were 5xing, 6xing. Everything was wilding out. It was insanity. So I'm excited for that. You should be excited for that. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Let's keep hitting those likes, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's stay motivated. This is one life to live. We have one life to live here. One life to live. My dad used to say, this is not a dry run. It's time to make it happen today. Go for it, baby. All the way. All the way. Don't play games with your life. You have one. Make it happen. So total 3 looks absolutely amazing. And again, on this channel, we don't just give you a couple altcoins and some Bitcoin updates. That would be great. But we give you the DXY, total 3. We break down the history of money. We show you how all the different fiat currencies throughout the world have to be printed to zero due to the, basically horrible government policies. The historical span of is the historical lifespan of fiat currencies in the data table. If your country's total debt to GDP exceeds 200%, there's a high probability that your fiat currency will be buried in the fiat currency graveyard within your lifetime. They're not making this up. These are facts of history, and you can see them right here. I mean, why would you have a $10 billion dinar in Yugoslavia? Right? It's insanity. $1 billion mark in Zimbabwe, $1 trillion in Zimbabwe. It's insanity. Look at you people now. You got the likes up to 600. You got 1,600 people here. Look what you people are doing. You guys are getting us up. You guys are motivating me. You are keeping me going. This is exciting. This is amazing. This show is alive at the moment. It's like a plant growing in front of us right now. You guys are making it happen. This is why I love what I do every day, because you can't replicate being real in real time. Nobody can. And it's actually a skill. Some people don't even have the ability to do it. I love you all, and it's something that happens right there in front of you. It manifests itself as it manifests itself. It's just boom. It's Nietzsche. It's a snake biting its tail. It's beautiful. You can't beat it. Anyway, I'm excited. You can feel it in my heart and soul. I'm just going, baby. I'm going. And I'm reeling. Today's going to be a beautiful day. I can see it. I can smell it. Man, I'm here in beautiful Florida. Sunny Florida. 84 degrees. Man. What a beautiful move. Anyway, let's look at the hottest altcoins in the game for the day. Let's see what's trending, what's happening. Let's help you out with some cool ideas here. I like this coin, Dexy. Looked like it could make a nice little move here to the upside. I was looking at it last night, and it's consolidated pretty nicely, and it's pretty bullish. So, anyway, it just happens to be there, so I'll let you know. That's what I was looking at last night. You saw my history. Starknet coming back from that dollar. Could have probably bottomed near that buck. Not coin getting back to the upside. Really the biggest gainer of the week of 171%. I gave Notcoin to the trading group. One of the first people here right there at 00608. And Notcoin's amazing. All right. Isn't it amazing? You have a mask to wear? I don't know. Go get a mask. Does she have a mask? She's supposed to be on timeout? You gotta go on timeout with mommy, baby. So she came to me, huh? Oh, she didn't cry. She's so smart. Usually she cries. Mommy put me on timeout. She hid that. She's getting smart. So look, 00680 here for Notcoin. That was when I first gave it in the Adam and Eve double bottom. Inside the flag, even just looking for a scalp to 07, and this thing turned into a monster. But I mean, how do I know about the newest coins in the game? I'm just always searching. That's all I do. Core's okay, not amazing. Already back above 50. Dogo to the moon, up 115% too. But it got a double up. I like that, but it's not amazing. Caspa at 17, up 27%. A lot's happening for Caspa. We're going to break it down towards the end. I'm going to start making some videos for Caspa probably today, and then we'll get it edited. Should get it out by the end of the week, Friday or something like that, maybe even sooner. Everyone in my trading group already knows the 5 hottest Caspa coins. And so, bang, I went and researched the internet, was up all night last night till 2 in the morning researching Caspa for my trading group. So while you were in bed, I was extending my brain cells, going crazy, making sure that you had everything you need for $3 a day. That's why my trading group is there for you constantly, consistently, all the time. 694 likes. Let's get those likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Ton also getting back to 698. I keep talking about it. It's one of the setups in my trading group. You may miss this one. Pay attention. Atom to me has bottomed around $8. I don't know when it's going to move, but come on, man. And AVAX looks like it's eventually going to pump. And Jupiter never lost $1. So these are coins that I see eventually getting some big moves to the upside when this market does pump. Bang, bang, bang. Even GME continuing to the upside. I also like Pepe coin. Pepe coin could do numbers as well. All right. I thought I was on here. Yep. Funny, I remember him back in the day. For the Bitcoin price. And remember, as always, I see this going to 5 cents sooner than later. JASMY, baby. JASMY. All right. Bitcoin doing numbers, still holding gains at 69,750. 69.7. And now, we could start to look at this. So once you get the bounce, what you want to see, and what we could see is, could we start to get consolidation? I don't want to see this lose this trend, You want to see this turn green, bounce back up, and start to kind of go sideways here. Then you can make the move out the flag later on, right? I'm not, I'm in a trade right now since last night, but I'm not making any scalp trades at the moment. The trade was this morning. We got a beautiful pump, Really, I'd love if my lifers all took profits there and waited, You could even wait till tomorrow and call your day. Call it a day. Do not overtrade. Once you're up for a win, I mean, that's a good day. You don't have to keep forcing it. I don't know why people force it. I see a lot of traders forced it in the trading group. I do. I watch you guys. I read it. I may not jump in all the time, but I'm scanning. And it's like forcing it. I get it. You're in a trading group. I get it. You feel like you have to trade. I get it. You're looking for the next thing and something has to come to you. Setting alerts, planning it out, being ahead of the trade is how you should be trading. I tell my students this 90% of my trades. It doesn't mean I don't see a scalp out of nowhere and sometimes take a shot. I do. That's speculative, and sometimes I'm more speculative. I use less money when I'm more speculative. When I'm direct and I see my trade, it's planned out well and I'm nailing it. I mean, everything is calculated. And I'm like this one. I'm waiting for this to touch the 21 before I jump on in. I'm not just jumping on in. I'm waiting for the Stokes to reset. There's parameters that have to be met for me to open the trade. I don't just open the trade because I feel like it. It's not about how I feel, think, or believe. It's what the charts convey to me. It's what is the chart saying to me from years and years of doing this. And then I fight my emotions and I get better at not using my emotions. Every time you make a better decision, you're creating a habitual endorphin, like a habitual synapse in your mind that rewards you for doing the better behavior, right? That's what habit is. Habit is a chemical endorphin rewarding you for the behavior in which you've done. Pavlov's dog, all back and forth again, right? So you must use, to understand the brain is to understand, you have to understand the brain. You're a soul and a creative being. The brain is just a physical thing you can use to your advantage. If you let the brain take over and do whatever it wants, you're going to be in trouble. The balance of this life is to have the soul understand how to use the physical to complement the core, where we're going. And that I'm dropping some serious knowledge right now that's just like channeling through me out of nowhere. I have no idea I was going to say this today. Take it for whatever you want. But I'm telling you, when I really analyze life and ask myself, what is this life about? It's about me controlling this physicalness. I might have to go to the bathroom. I can't control that. Today, there's going to be a day where I'm going to want to go do something. Let's just say I walk into a restaurant. I want to sit down. I'm going to have to pee. And as I go to sit down, I'm like, oh, hey guys, I got to go use the bathroom. I didn't want to go use the bathroom. It wasn't my plan. My body took me to the bathroom. Your body, so you're not fully in control. That's why we drink the lemon water. That's why we work out. That gives us more control over the physical. Therefore, we have more control over our lives. Understand? Therefore, we're able to make better decisions. Therefore, we don't say, oh, I jumped out of my car and did road rage because that guy pissed me off because I'm a victim of everything around me. No, you're not. You're in control. You drank that water that morning. You worked out that morning. So when someone cut you off, you took a deep breath and realized that person was out of frequency. And you didn't need to bring bad frequencies into your high frequency world so that you actually pulled over and maybe got a bottle of water just to make sure so that person would just get away from you. When you ever see someone erratic driving around, just pull over, man. Get a granola bar. Find a reason to get off the road. Watch that person disappear into someone else's frequency. Do not let people take you out of your mode. Do not let people make you a victim of the environment. You're in control. Stop acting like you're not in control. Enough is enough. I used to do that all the time. Enough is enough. You're in control. And we can find more control by working out every day, because you're going to be able to work with your body's energy, your body's movement. You're going to feel good about yourself. I'm telling you right now, if you're not working out, you're doing yourself a big disservice. And you're feeling guilty, and then you're looking at people looking good. They're walking by you, and you should be looking good too. I don't care who you are. In your heart and soul, you want to look good. If I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? Anyway. And you're like, but this is a trading channel. It is, but it's about your mentality. If you don't have the right mentality, this chart stuff, you're going to build a flag, do this and that, and you're going to be all over the place, and you're going to trade your account to zero. If you're going out and drinking every night, you're not drinking water, you're not helping yourself, you're likely to chew your account to zero. I can teach you technical analysis till I'm blue in the face, but if I can't change the way you think about yourself, if I can't get you to deserve wealth, I can't help you get wealthy. You must believe that you deserve it. You can't deserve it unless you put in the work. When you put in the work that you deserve it. Therefore, you feel free of charge. Show me the money, baby. I work 7 days a week. When I make gains, when I make money, I feel no guilt about it. I bust my butt for that. I deserve it. When I buy a house on the water overlooking there, maybe 20 million, who knows one day, whatever it is. When I donate, fine, 10 million to charity. When I do something amazing, when you do something amazing. That's going to be your reward for doing the right thing all these years. You're going to deserve it because you know you worked for it. Working for it creates desire and deserving. When you deserve something, the universe lets you have it. Anyway, I didn't know I was going to go on these tangents today. I never do. But I love you all and I appreciate you. And like, I think this is important. All right. Let me see what's going on in the chat because I feel like we're getting some good feedback here. Please give me financial support. Only $100. Oh, man, come on. I can't stand that. Sir, wealth comes from mindset, not from circumstances. Sam is on fire today. That is why I come here. Not even the money. Shout out to Paul Wood. We love you, man. Serious alpha being dropped. I've been drinking tart cherry in my water lately. You know, tart cherry juice is really good for you, especially late at night before you go to bed. It can help you sleep. I've learned that. You having trouble sleeping, start drinking tart cherry juice. Put you right to bed. When you come into Barbados, dude, Merv, I love you, brother. And if you got a spot for me in Barbados, I would come. Email me at cryptolifers.com. Email me at cryptolifers@gmail. Just tell us where you're from and where you live in Barbados, just so I know, so I have the option. People should watch you even if they do not trade. Shout out to Barber Trader Joe. Came for the trade, stayed for the motivation. I just want to see each and every one of you win. I know I'm winning. I feel it. I love it. I deserve it. I want you to deserve it. You only deserve it if you put in the work. So you got to put in the work. No one can take away our hustle here on this live stream. Nobody in the industry can say anything. That's why when they went to give the best technical analysis of 2023, the award, they looked around and they were like, I mean, this guy's never taken a day off the entire year. If we don't give him the award, it's like, right? It was like they had to give us the reward. We had to get the reward. You know, we had to get the award, which I still haven't gotten the belt yet because my man Adam is very busy. I get it. I'm about to fly someone to him to pick up the belt and then fly it back to me. Literally, I'm about to a lifer just go on a trip. Any lifer want to pick up my belt for me? Wherever he is, Toronto, San Francisco. Anyone want to get on a plane for me? And then you get to spend 2 days with me here in Florida for doing that. I'll take you to dinner, hang out, you know what I mean? But so Bitcoin now, look at the 1 minute, getting that higher low, getting tighter with the moving averages. I wouldn't be surprised if that pushes up. It is a symmetrical triangle, 50-50, but I wouldn't be surprised if we push to the upside here. This consolidation is nice for Bitcoin. I got you. I'm down. Look at all the people that are willing to do it. I'm from Canada. I will do it. I love it. I'll go, but I can't enter Canada until 2027. You're so funny. I can become your assistant. Thank you. He's joking about not giving it to you the other day. I didn't even see that. I know. I'll go. I could bring my dog. I'm going to find out where he is. And I'm like, yo, I'm just going to send my assistant to grab it up, bro. I'm like, we need it for the stream, bro. It was one of the greatest awards I ever won. I want to just touch it and look at it. I want to put it in the Cadillac and drive it around. Lifer, I'll even do dub in Spanish. You're funny. So here's the move to the upside. Bitcoin getting the pump there. Double bottom on the 1 minute. And again, I may talk about motivation. I may stray away from the charts, but while I'm there, the charts are in front of you and I'm showing you what's happening. And we're just watching 1 minute consolidation. So during this 10 minutes of consolidation, I was feeding you with motivational knowledge. I was getting you going. I wasn't wasting your time. I was complimenting the action that we were doing at the moment. Look at the pump. Let's go, baby. 69, baby. And remember, man, my target for the bigger trade, I'm going all the way. I'm taking this one to 80,000, baby. I'm taking this one all the way. My long-term trade, I want all the way, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, now the stochastics got a little high. Could almost open it up like this, but no, to me, that was the breakout. I like that breakout. And then we get back to that 7. And the 7 technically eventually did get the launch. What looks like a pretty choppy flag. Almost felt like it broke out, broke back, retested, and then pumped. Look at that move, though. And they're going after people that, they're going after 100x leverage. Ding, 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 ding. Smashing you guys out of the park. If you don't know how to trade, you're getting smashed. All right. Look at Starknet adding a moonshot candle. Sam wants his belt and he wants it now. Shout out to Justin Cashmore of the house. Shout out to Barber Trader Go Patrick, Jessica Rabbit, knowing his power, and everybody here on the live. Just buy core and get rich. Let's take a look at core as it's getting pretty hot right now. I like this consolidation. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Let's go to the daily time frame and see what's happening here on the daily for core. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. So I see that kind of as a cup and handle, and they're all kind of following Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin's in that flag, right? Cordell got the pump, but the daily's just getting started, and it's getting very tight. And the moving averages suggest a move. I'm with you on this. I'm not in love with the pattern. It's got some descending S5s, but it also is an uptrend. Basically a symmetrical triangle, but just long-term consolidation. Very unlikely it would dump out of nowhere. Anything could happen. They could get exploited, though. Something could happen. You never know. But right now, what I'm looking at is a possible bigger move all the way to 566. All right? And someone's got to carry this industry. So many of these YouTubers come and go, right? They show up for a week. They disappear. Who's going to be the one that never goes anywhere, that shows up every single day? It's going to be me. 10 years from now. The lifer, baby. We're going to have 1 million subscribers in a few years from now. I know it. And we're going to go to 10 million subscribers, I believe, and more. We're on our way to something big. And, you know, what if we do this live stream for 10 years straight without a day off? And that we go in the history books, become one of the most known streamers in the world. That could happen to us. That's a possibility for me. And then I could start like getting, you know, I could start just getting brands and sponsorships just based off the fact that I'm like the longest known live streamer in history, right? That alone could get me brand sponsorships. Like, he's consistent. Brands that were consistent would want to be with me. They'd be like, Cadillac, the most consistent car in the game. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Cadillac, reach out to me. Let's give away an Escalade, man. I want to hook these people up, baby. I saw a guy with 60,000 subscribers giving away a GMC last night. And I have the same amount of subscribers. So we got to reach out to a Cadillac rep, man. I want to give a Cadillac Escalade away to some life. I want a lifer to drive a Cadillac Escalade on me, baby. We got to figure out how to get this done. All right. Excellent. Showing up every single day. That's what Cadillac's about. That's what I'm about. Let's get a brand movement here going. All right. So I like what I'm seeing here on the daily time frame. 3-day chart still looks pretty good to me. The chart isn't amazing. I'll tell you, it's a little choppy, but it does show strength. It does show strength. I would not be surprised if I DCA'd in here like 500 in a time before it got above 243. So you DCA from $2 to 243. If it ever dips back down to 177, and then you ride this puppy to 566 and call it a beautiful double X. You know, a 2X right there for core. So this looks hot to me. And it has kind of, you know, what it has too. It has the Adam and Eve double bottom with the little flag on the end, the cup and handle. The safe bet is wait for it to break out and retest 242 and then take that trade. The aggressive entry is now with a stop loss below this double bottom at 146. And honestly, I think you're onto something. Whoever gave us this, you're pretty spot on. And I like what you're seeing here. So shout out to the lifers. The best people that come together on the internet in one place is really the lifers. No BS, no profanity. And as I say, no BS, no baloney, no profanity, no negative energy. And everyone here right now is in a positive, good spot. Like, we don't even know what haters are. We don't have them. They don't exist here. We're at 70,000, baby. We're doing damage. We're banging on them to the upside. We're back in the gains. We got Rave Song Records, one of the coolest dudes, smoothest guys on earth. When he walked into the room, his wife she just melted. The guy was so smooth, you know what I mean? Like, he was rocking the guitar. She looked at him. She was just like, it was over. You know what I mean? Rave Song Records, the smoothest guy in the game, right here, hanging out with us tonight. I'm just telling you, man. Like, so you guys have no idea who you got kicking it with us every single day. All right, we have legends with us on the regular basis on this channel. Michael Paz dropping $500 super chats. $500 super chats have been dropped over like 20 times in this live stream. I've never seen that. That's insanity. We have broken records. We've done so many things. Look at the short squeeze happening for Bitcoin, and we called it too. And you know I was long. We got a guy on that mic that tapped mute. You got pro streamer. Yeah, man, when I cough, I go like... You can't hear that. I don't want you hearing that cough. The 99 is really something special. Do you think on-chain summer on base will be the catalyst for AERO? Love your energy, Sam. I really do, man. And, you know, Coinbase got their money in there. Shout out to DK. Much love. Shout out to David Kendall in the house. God bless you. Woo, we're getting the short squeeze to the upside for Bitcoin. Sammy does it again. Bang, bang, bang. We stayed with the flag. But now we're at a double top. But the stochastics are low. The shorts just keep getting eaten alive. Who keeps shorting the market? What kind of fool doesn't realize that Grayscale is stopping selling? These ETFs are going to buy around the world. They got to buy Australia ETFs have opened. London ETPs. Dude, this is... You got it. The only way to save your life is through Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to keep our economy alive. Like, if we didn't have Bitcoin, the dollar was going to destroy us. We needed something new. We needed a great reset. This was the great reset right here. Bitcoin was the great reset. It already did the great reset. This thing was a dollar. It's 70,000. It's lapped the US dollar so many times. Look at this beautiful short squeeze. This is BOOKMAP. Link to BOOKMAP in the description. If you jump onto BOOKMAP, you're going to be amazed. We can see where the liquidity is. We can watch people getting liquidated. These are shorts getting liquidated. Did I open up a short today? Did you see me short? No, I was long last night. I was long this morning. I gave long to my trading group. I was accurately banging on them. Boom, 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 boom. No BS. Now the trade's the highest it's ever been since the beginning of the show. We're all doing damage right now, making gains. If you're making gains right now, shout out to you. God bless you, and thank you so much for being here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. On-chain summer, baby. Let's do it. And link to BOOKMAP in the description. Also, GF Burke just flipped it out here. If you want to jump into BOOKMAP, hit the link right there. If you want to trade where I trade, I'm flipping it and dipping it on MEXC, having a blast. MEXC is the place to be. All right? Why? It just is. It has the least amount of fees. Why would you want to give all your money back to the exchange? MEXC lets you trade 0% spot maker and 0.1% taker. How about 0% future maker and 0.01% future taker fee? The lowest fees of any exchange in the game. You will not find any better opportunity to trade but MEXC. Link in the description and in the pinned comment right here. I do get a commission if you trade for MEXC. I greatly appreciate it. Shout out to iTrust Capital, another awesome sponsor of the channel. God bless iTrust Capital. We love you. We appreciate you. If you want to know iTrust Capital, you can go there and start your retirement fund. This is where you can swing trade and do your smaller stuff, but you can also swing trade for the longer term. Pay no short-term capital gains on those swing trades. Pretty awesome as you build that portfolio for the long term. So you get a really good benefit there, and you can move an IRA, Roth IRA. You could, talk to your professional. Also, the ETF closes on the weekends. This does not. So if you think you're long-term holding for generational wealth, iTrust Capital beats that ETF out the water by giving you better access to better prices 24/7. Shout out to iTrust Capital. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you so much for the channel sponsorship. And blessings on blessings. I bought On-Chain Summer NFT, Kevin. On-Chain Summer. Interesting. Florida is the place to be. Love it, man. Florida has my energy at its apogee. Today's just going to be a beautiful day. Like, there's so much stuff to do all the time. There's people out here. It's just a blessing. I'm blessed. You should be blessed. I'm excited. We're excited. Up 29% on the call from last night. If you jumped into the trading group, we consistently show you how to make gains all the time. And we're slightly double topping here, but it suggests back to 70,000, we could continue to the upside. MEXC also has every single coin from Caspa to AERO. Actually, they don't have money. They don't have AERO. So they have from Caspa all the way down to the smallest to the biggest. Really, I've never seen an exchange with more coins. All right. If you need to use MEXC, get an RNS ID and you can KYC. I wish I could use MEXC. So Jupiter is awesome, man. Let me show you the West Coast lifer. I'm all set, man. I want the East. No, I'm on the West Coast, man. I mean, you're on the West Coast of California? Okay. Okay. Wow, beautiful pump for Bitcoin. And we stayed on that 5, that 7 minute. Those are my time frames. And when you touch the 21-day moving average, you see that? You're likely to bounce. We bounce. If you didn't know how to trade the moving averages, you would have just seen a bounce. How would you have known why that bounced? I mean, it would have been a support or resistance flip right there. So you could have traded support or resistance right off that resistance. That became the bounce. But I mean, look how it eerily curated itself around the curve. Bounce, bounce, bounce. You know what I mean? It's just pretty interesting, right? Now there's a little bearish div right there. I'm going to take profits on my scalp trade for the day. I'm going to take profits on my scalp trade, leave my bigger trade open, and continue to go at the market. So I took profits right now, right there. I just felt like it was great. I mean, I've been in since last night. I made 30%. I'm going to take the gain. All right. Bang, 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 man. And excited to take that gain and happy to take that gain. Again, let me show you kind of how the trade, what the trade was. But we got in at 69,300 and we got out at 70,160. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. And I'm not greedy. It may continue to pump. It probably will. You never know. I don't care. My trade has been done. I got it in. I did what I had to do to get paid. You get it? It's like working a shift. You know, say you worked an 8-hour shift as a waiter, you're done. You want to take the uniform off and go home. A lot of people trade and then you make a good trade and you just keep trading. It's time to take off the uniform and go home. But because trading's open-ended, they just keep doing it. You know. Liver, since I started watching you a few weeks ago, I've been taking in the green and living stress-free. See? Since you started watching the live stream, your life has gotten better. Amen. Say it, right? Tell people, man. Under the gun with crypto bullet. Yeah, funny. Crypto maxi. Liver trying to use USD dominance chart as an inverted indicator. Works like a charm. Oh, we use it all the time, man. We do that all the time, brother. Why go 10 innings when you already got the win? Amen. I've seen your peng setups. Is this for spot? I've noticed you could trade it on MEXC. It is for spot. You could trade it on MEXC. Yes. Can you please add me to your trading group? I have money problems. Why so serious? You know, so many people have paid to put in there. You know what I mean? And they worked really hard to get in there. Being on my trading group, this is going to sound weird. I don't want people to bug out. But like to me, it's like playing for, you know, a professional sports team. That's how I look at it. And again, I'm not trying to be like, you're back. Oh, this guy. Well, I mean, I'm using a metaphor. Everyone on that sports team worked really hard to get there, right? No one got on for free. Like no one just got placed on the Red Sox. You know what I mean? Like you had to get watched. You had to work your butt off through high school, college. Like it wasn't, you know. And so, you get what I'm saying? And so in my trading group, people worked really hard to make that $100 a month to be in it. And it's a privilege to be in there because you're around a lot of hardworking people that don't play games. And that 99 is a level of entry. There's a rod and gun club in New York City. I remember it was like $500 a month to be in. Most people would not pay $500 to be in a club. But the people that did were high net worth individuals. And what it did is it kind of leveled the playing field. When they went there, they know we're going to be around another high net individual. Maybe there was a real estate deal. Someone, hey, do you have an extra $250,000? I want to do this. Hey, yeah. So, you know, can you look at SKL, bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame? Shout out to D-Dubs. Thank you. This guy said, I used to have not enough for rent and food, but still did anything to stay in the group. Thank God. Man, God bless you, brother. Sammy, heard you say, you got to eat, though, man. Jeez, man, I don't want to take your food. The volume for this group ain't no joke. Yeah, there's no way I'm not paying for the 99 moving forward. Well worth it. God bless you. The scalp paid for another month of the trading group. Thank you, Lifer. Shout out to Deluxe DJ. I love you, brother. How many people made gains to pay for the trading group today on the scalp? Like I'm saying. Now the 1 minute's touching the 21. This could be our next scalp. Previous support is resistance. It's got a cup and handle vibe to it. You got this handle. You got this cup, right? Sammy cup and handy. Now because I'm out of the trade, I may jump myself into a trade here. Now, this is the bigger trade that's still open. I can enter this trade still. You get it? This trade's still here. This is really the initial trade. I'm looking for this to consolidate tight on the 1 hour time frame. You see? Entry is anywhere between the range, 67 to 69, anywhere in that range, but preferably on the low point. That's what I was in last night on the low, right? With my stop loss really close to entry. So this is one thing I'm looking at. You know, that's a trade. And if that comes back down to the bottom of the trend line, that's a beautiful trade right there. But I didn't want to get rid of that because I liked it and I made it last night. I'm a weirdo, man, when it comes to shapes, and I'm a real strange dude when it comes to math and shapes. Like, other people, like, I can't explain it. I think when you have slight autistic you're people that are weird like me, we get heavy stimulation from math and science, like to the point where like the same stimulation people get from like going to a club or hanging out. Like I get this like really, I can't explain it. It's really strange, but I'm gonna stop talking now. I think I'm saying too much. But like when math meets math, it's exhilarating for me. I don't know if that's the same for everybody else. Like, I think it's like kind of weird, but guess not. Dang, you use your Maxi. You got to just figure it out, man. I say, all right, if you want to use it, you got to get an RNS.ID. Okay. If you want to use it, get an RNS ID. Go to RNS.ID right now. Apply for the ID. It'll take about 4 weeks to get to your house. And then you can KYC on any exchange throughout the internet using this ID. You will have to put your face in there. You will dox your face on the blockchain technically. Okay? All right? But that's how you do it, brother. All right? You just asked. I just told you. So you can't complain that you weren't told what to do. This is exactly what you do. Now, whether you do it or not is up to you. Okay? I can't force you to do anything. All right? Not dyslexic, just extra brain cells. You're funny. Let's go. Careful. Bearish div on the 5. Let's take a look. Yeah, you're right. Swing down and swing down. And we're overbought on the stochastics. Thank you. But it is a cup and handle, and it could just get defied. I mean, that's a beautiful cup and handle. I see the pump to 70,800 for Bitcoin, and we go from there. That's what I see about to happen. I missed out on that entry, man. Dang. Sometimes that alone, I'll stop. I won't trade it because it's like, dang, I have to chase now a little bit. I was supposed to be in right there at 70K again. I'd already be up at 175 in the gains. It's the only thing about trading the 1 minute. You got to be quick on it. Like right now, I'd already be up on risk, and I could like shave the stop loss even. Now I got to change the risk reward ratio, and it doesn't work. See, risk reward ratio went from a 3 to 1, a 4 to 1. Now it's at a 1. It changes. So, see, if you don't have a system, then you don't even know what I'm saying, right? You'll just do whatever. You'll just press the open button. I can't get into any trade I want. Even when this candle opens that much, it's changed the parameters of the trade. The risk management is now different. And if the risk management changes, I have to be honest with myself. Now, there's a good chance I buy it and it continues to pump anyway. But it goes against my strategy and and something that I put together for a long, long time. All right, there's a lot of hot meme coins out there right now. I'm going to give you all the hottest meme coins that all the hot meme people are telling you about. All right, I'm going to drop you right now. I'm going to give you guys the knowledge. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay? So just... All right. I don't give tax advice. Get yourself a CPU or an accountant. I have an accountant for all that. All right. But here's the hot coins right now. MMU. All right. Maneki and Peng. Those three are likely to and Pepe coin. I like all four of those coins, man. MMU the bull. Maneki. PENG. I found Maneki number 1. Like I was the first. I don't know. I didn't get it from anyone else. I found it from the core. Like I found it, took it as mine, and then released it to the internet as Maneki. I liked Maneki. I don't own any Maneki, so there you go. It did nothing for me. That bearish div may be playing out. Look, shoulder, head, right shoulder there. I didn't make the trade. You can see I did not open the trade. Also, I'm gloating. I've had a really good, not gloat, but I've had a really good trading day already. I don't want to lose. So. And yeah. And look at this guy. He just closed the gain for 236%. Bang, bang, bang. This user just closed it. I love how you can keep seeing the user that closed it. Pretty awesome, man. Possible consolidation. Possible that we consolidate here. And then we get a bigger breakout. This is looking pretty nice to me. I like what I'm seeing here for BTC. Man. Tuesdays, baby, Tuesdays. So let me get back to the drawing board and see if there's some opportunity for me to make some gains. I'm so weirdly OCD how I have to like always remake. It's really strange, but it's how my brain works. Sometimes I got to try to use what's already on the board and like, but in my brain, no, remake it. Like I could have just kept a long position there and tweaked it, but the way my brain works, no, I need to remake it. I share so many weird quirks about my personality with all you all. You guys have watched me for years now. You guys know me better than I know myself because you've been able to like actually document me in reality over time. Pretty crazy. You can see that I've made enough money to definitely take days off, and I haven't. So you can find that there's definitely genuineness in that without me saying anything. You're like, well, the guy, I watched him 100x. I watched, and he still shows up every single day. He's in love with what he does. He's not in love with the money. The money is just a byproduct of what he does. Amen, right? And that's another thing that I'm trying to teach you without saying a word. There's so many things I'm teaching you every day on this stream without saying a word. I'm doing it by doing it. You get it? Those who say don't know, those who know don't say, right? Just do. Those who do know. Right? And I'm not saying those who do know, I'm saying those who do know, right? I love when I meet people when they start doing this, and I'm already like, when you've done something with your life and you know you've put it in, and you meet and they just start, you're just like, you can already see them coming from a mile away and they don't even know. You're already just like, yep. You're like, dude, I've been there, man. I've been in the trenches, brother. I built $1 million company from the ground up, right? Like from the beginning of a freaking microphone and a desk, like. Anyway, $71,000 for Bitcoin. If you can come, I see that head and shoulder pattern. My man's heavy on that 5 minute. Does have some bearish divvy. Let's zoom out and get away from the smaller time frames right now. I feel like I'm getting too stuck into the smaller time frames. Let's see what's happening with the fan funding, and then we'll get back into Bitcoin right now. I'm not opening up a trade just yet. Interesting though. I don't know, man. It's could be, look at the shoulder, the head, right shoulder, the head and shoulder pattern, right? Dump. Bearish div on that 5 says we could dump. But anything could happen. We get tighter there. We're low on the Stokes. 70K is now support. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look at the real chart, the USD perp on MEXC. And we're going to delete everything again and start fresh again. Why? Because I want to see if I'm missing anything. There could be something I'm not seeing. We could be at a heavy resistance on like the 4 hour and I don't notice and I'm about to open up a long on the 1 minute. Like, you just want to give yourself as much information as you can when making a trade. Give yourself a break. Like, don't make it harder than it has to be. Funny how that in itself is like a little flag. But that was the flag that broke out here, right? Yep. And then this flag broke out. This still has gas on the stochastic, suggesting that the 4 hour is not done yet. So you're like, well, this is that base. Yes. Wow, we could go to an all-time high today. We could go to the all-time high today because the measured move is higher than the all-time high. The all-time high was, right? 777s. Isn't that crazy? The all-time high, I'll show you on like the weekly, but it was like, it's 777. That's not there, but I'll show you I just can't believe it. It was 777s. of all numbers to be had, right? 4 hours suggests more is coming. 1 hour does have more momentum and is closing candles above the candles that started this, which is usually that's above resistance. 15 minutes overbought, but kind of doing a little bit of a move here. 7 minute, and that is the bearish div, but it's not that bad. You know, so now when I get back into this and I really look at it, I can see how this could continue. The bigger time frames are in our favor, and we just need to make sure the smaller time frames can match us into the pattern, you know, give us an entry. I do see that as a head and shoulder there, but we're consolidating out of a rising wedge, right? I just thought about when I was like 12, I befriended this super rich kid whose dad owned a giant schooner, and we hung out all day, and he took me to, his dad also owned a hardware store, and he took me to the hardware store, and we bought like model plastic boats on the store's credit, right? Because that was his family store. And then we went and played with these little models. I just had that thought. So weird, right? When I was like 14 years old. It's weird why the thoughts come through your mind when they do, right? I haven't thought of that moment really, like maybe a couple times in my life. But so man, this is a rising wedge that could break to the upside and go parabolic for Bitcoin here. Rising wedges break up parabolically. This is how you would get a move here for BTC. It checks out on the smaller, on the bigger time frames. This looks like we're going to get a move here. I'll be honest, there's something brewing here for BTC. Almost an ascending triangle on the 5 minute in a way. Again, my OC, like that had the perfect, has to be perfect kind of. That could be a scalp there. I do this so my hand hurts. Like my hand's starting to hurt. I've been charting since 7 in the morning. I'd like to get to 70,885. Stop at 69,980, and you lose all the trades you don't make. Or you don't win, you don't make any money at the trades that you don't open, right? I'm gonna take it. We'll see what happens. I could easily lose $100, no biggie. I'll bounce back sharply from that. It would be the best thing that ever happened to me. Losses are the best. All my losses become my wins. Every loss I ever took was something that got me to a win. If I didn't lose, I never would have won. So thank God for my losses. They were the best things that ever happened to me. If you're down and out right now, cherish that moment. I'm telling you, I know that sounds really strange, but be grateful for all your lessons. They're going to push you. If I never went down, I never would be up where I'm at right now. I'll tell you that right now. The elasticity of life, the pullback and the movement forward, right? Same thing with the chart. You are a chart. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to go up. You're going to go down. You're going to battle. It's how you push forward is the answer. Quick $16. That's a fast way to make $16. I'll tell you that. Right? I cherish just those $14. I mean, that's fast. Fast money. Kind of a double top here. Still risky. A little bit of bearish div there too. But there's just a lot of pressure, buy pressure of the year here. And the banks collapsing is bullish for Bitcoin. I don't know how that doesn't make people want to buy Bitcoin immediately. If I had a few $1 million, I would immediately put $100,000 into Bitcoin right now and be like, honey, let's at least create a hedge. If you don't have it, see, I'd rather own one Bitcoin and not need it than need a Bitcoin. And I'd rather have one Bitcoin and not need it than need one Bitcoin and not have it, period. You see? Ooh, now you're down 35 pretty fast. See how fast that can move? Now, high stochastic suggests that that's an M pattern going to dump on me. See how high the stochastics are? We didn't get the move. That should have continued up with the squeeze. We didn't get the squeeze. That tells me I'm likely going to lose the $100. So I either commit to that loss or I go from here. Can the pattern change our way? And a lot of times I won't look at this anymore. I'll just come back to it and I'll either be there or I'll be in the money. Staring at the trade does not change the trade. Does nothing. JASMY back to 4. JASMY could be making a rising wedge here. Might get a little pullback and then boom, parabolic move. I do see JASMY at 5 cents not too long from now. We just got into 2.5. Thing is starting to moon, baby. And then again, I got into JASMY on the 3-day chart. We could talk about how much I love that 3-day. It's an amazing chart. All right. While we covered a lot today, I can't believe it. Let's take a look at the S&P futures as well. I like to look at traditional markets. What I teach you today, what I've shown you, what we've talked about. You can trade any market in the world. When I tell you the moving averages are tight, look how tight the moving averages are getting on the S&P. Look how the S&P is in a cup and handle right now. They call me Sammy Cup and Handy. There's your cup. There's your handle for the S&P. This thing is about to moon. I mean, you know, you have this curving 200 MA. That tells me we're going to get a pump. It says consolidation, and the S&P, they're going to have to print money. Think about it. They might have to cut the interest rate. They might have to have an emergency meeting to cut the interest rate. Why? Well, they got a Fed meeting coming on the 12th of June, right? I mean, that's next week. That's next Wednesday. All right. Back at it again. Right now, there's a 99% chance that we are staying at the current, exactly where we're at, but you never know. If more banks collapse, and the banks are collapsing due to high interest rates, they need to lower the interest rate, don't they? So people so less people go insolvent. So the banks can get, more of a balance sheet together there. But if they cut the interest rate, they're never going to get to inflation at 2%, and inflation's going to get worse. So either you let the banks collapse and you let these mortgages get so high people can't afford them, or you cut the interest rate and you let inflation go to the moon where people can't afford the houses either. I've gone over this math over and over again years ago, and I used to say it. I don't say it as much as I used to because I don't want to create fear and panic, but they're in between a rock and a hard place, and the more you do the math and the more if you run game theory on this, it just both sides don't make any sense to me. And I'm not an idiot here. Like, I can do the math. Like, I can see kind of where we're going. I just don't. That's why I told you every single day they'll never get to 2%. They shouldn't have said that to you. But they can't say that to you because then they say they're not in control. They say they're not in control. They create fear and panic. So they have to lie. They have to tell you the white lie that they know is a white lie because that's kind of what they're told to do. That's what their instincts are telling them to do too as well. They don't have a choice. All right. I like this rising wedge. Looks like it's going to break out parabolically. I like resistance and support here too. It's 69,979. We played games with 70K this morning. Seemed like we could get back above it. And the bulls want to push further to the upside. Target is 71,638 for BTC. Stop could be somewhere below 69.5. And you could even use the 200 SMA. We broke the 200. We bounced off of it. Moving averages, everything looking good for a pretty big move here. I wouldn't be surprised if we pump based on probabilities and years of doing this. But what do I know? I'm just a guy that's traded for 15 years. Probably nothing. Probably should just forget about it and move on. I would. Yeah, just nothing. Anyway. They took the dog contract and announced it on Bybit. So Bybit now has that dog. It's got that dog in it now. Yeah. Bybit's now got that dog in them. But shout out to Bybit jumping on dog. And I believe that's dog to the moon. That's going to be the Runes dog, just so you know, in case you weren't sure. All right. That's going to be Runes dog on the meme pool. All right, let's jump into the fan funding and see what's happening to the chat right now. Sorry, the charts, the charts have been calling my name today. Okay, we got Picks the Muzzle. All right, I love that. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Can you look at Volt on ETH? Is that Volt Inu? Love you, Sam. Can you look at SKL bullish div on the 4 hour? We'll take a look at that. Do you think on-chain summer on base will be a catalyst for AERO? I love your energy. On-chain summer's a new coin that's going to be hot. Can you look at REEF? Wow, REEF. Shout out to Jerome Holloway Jr. Shout out to Nick Ellegard. Shout out to Blair Stevenson for the 777s. And he's talking about June 9th. The petrodollar contract will expire with Saudi Arabia. and the chef for 10 pounds. Really want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, Sam. Not only your TA, just listening to the truth and positivity has done wonders for me. Would love to meet you one day, my man. Blessings. God bless this chef, man. Legend, please check MMU on MEXC. We will. Thank you. Sam, have you quite literally changed my life? I blaze every day for 27 years until I follow you on the daily. Now no longer. Would love to cook you the best steak you've ever had in your life one day. Shout out to the chef, man. I know you would too. You will. You will. Come on into Florida, fly to Sarasota, and cook for our family for a couple days. I'd be so blessed. 111 green on both your calls. Caspa and Bitcoin, the 99. I love it, man. Can you please check MYRO? So we got a lot of stuff to go over right now. All right, we got a lot of stuff to go over. Okay, Super Chats, MYRO, MMU, and REEF. And we got some more there, too. We can get a good collection there, Lakochi, if we can go back and kind of get them all. I'll start with MYRO and MMU. We'll go from there. And I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. As you can see, it's at 70,225. I may have led us to the money here on this next trade. Let's take a look at MYRO. One of my favorite memes in the game, actually, is MYRO. Well, it's just like endless how much money you can put into this market. You're like, oh, I might have bought some this, and I could buy some that, and I could buy a little more too. And it's just like, it never ends. Anyway, we talked about MYRO being an accumulation. See, I'm all about waiting for the pain to come and buying into the pain. Had you listened to my technical analysis and got the education, I showed you the accumulation zone where you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-day candles, which is 14 days, 2 weeks to accumulate MYRO anywhere between 14, 16, and 17 cents. MYRO would then go to 25 or to 30 actually, and basically double up. That's a double up, 97% gains. So I showed you how I did that. We pulled the Fibonacci and it bounced off the 786 and you could buy into the golden pocket. Pretty simple stuff. 2-day chart's a little overbought now. 3-day chart's getting a little overbought. The daily's touching the 21. Well, it has some pullback. So I'm looking for MYRO to maybe spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7 days making a beautiful handle. Getting ready for a bigger move. So this would be the cup here for MYRO. This would be the handle. You would take wick to wick to find out where this cup and handle wants to go. And usually, look, it goes right to the top of liquidity. You're through the high volume nodes. It's very likely that MYRO can continue to the upside. Previous resistance became a bounce support right there at 19. You now have created another local support at this resistance at 22. I want to see us break above this high here at 30 and continue further to the upside. We're looking for 44 at the present moment in time. All right. That would be a beautiful move for MYRO. On the daily, wait for the daily to reset just a bit there. Wow. And that would be another 100% gainer from MYRO. From the initial entry, you'd be up 2x at that point. We got into MYRO at 2 cents when it first came out. Look at the long-term trajectory that it's been on over time. Pretty crazy. MYRO, baby, MYRO. MYRO is a coin I like. And so let's go. I do still hold some MYRO. Shout out to the 826 likes. Let's get 1,000 likes today. I know we can do it. Only a few hundred people more to get those likes going. Let's get 1,000 likes on the stream. So MYRO may not be ready just yet. But if someone's willing to buy and just put a stop loss down here, willing to buy and hold, I believe MYRO will do some numbers not too long from now. And I could be wrong. MYRO could go to 0. I do hold some MYRO. So, it is one of my bags. I love to disclose when I own a coin. I like to be transparent. But whether you buy MYRO or not has nothing to do with me. I want you to understand the technicals. It's more about, I don't care if you buy it or not. I'd rather you watch this chart and see it play out and understand how it played out so you could use it to your advantage again later on in life. It's more important that you learn something from me. I learned one day that if God knew that I was teaching, that God would take care of me. And so it's a way of prayer. By teaching others things you know and not hoarding it, I could hoard it and then charge a lot more money for my classes and dangle my wins and maybe be a little richer. Possibly, I guess, in a greedy way. But I wouldn't get the connection. I wouldn't get the respect. It wouldn't feel the same. So there's different ways to sell knowledge. You can really package it greatly and only piecemeal it, or you can give a lot of it away and just realize that there's more coming, so people want to be around you because you're going to find more. I'm going to find more ways to teach you. I'm going to find more little tips and tricks and ideas throughout my years. And it's just only going to expand. And I'm going to be able to help you more and more every single day because every single day I'm putting more and more time into this craft. And that's the key. All right, not getting distracted, having a place to be every day. Same time, same focus, same discipline every day. MYRO, baby, MYRO. Watch how this cup and handle forms. An unintellectual will think he's not getting what he needs in this group. You have to really see what's happening to see what's happening. I'm giving you more than you would even realize. I'm showing you the progression of price action, how it moves in time, how you can plan for it, become an efficient, plan for it, draw out the projection, wait for the projection to play out, and then take advantage of that move. I talked about Rio. Look at that inverted cup and handle on Rio. Inverted head and shoulder. That thing's about to break out. Once it breaks there, it's going to gap up to this level. It's our last chances to buy some of these token coins. I mean, this is a real world asset, RFI. It just broke out. This thing's headed to 352. I'm in this coin, and I was buying it on the low when I drew the Fibonacci's and was telling everybody. Went from 111 to 180, already up, almost up 100%. But on the, people don't even realize. I found this coin down here too, and it was 57 cents. It's still holding a 3x and some, almost a 4x really. This is one of my favorite coins in the game. Once it breaks this resistance, 183, look for it to retest and continue to the upside. Boom, boom, bong. And it may retest again on the other ways, but this is what I see happening. And it's got strong support down there. At 145, it bounced so nicely right off that level. Rio, R-I-O, Rio. And I've been talking about this coin for so long. If you're in my trading group, you know everything you need to know. I bombard you guys with the hottest coins, the newest coins. You guys have coins that aren't even out yet to study in the token metrics section. Coins that aren't even out yet. Let me say that again. Coins that aren't even out yet. Like Blade of God, not even out yet. It's not even out yet. You already know all about it. Who makes it? How it's a leading game. How it could be, Void Labs, man. I'm dropping so much knowledge for each and every one of you guys in the group. We're having a blast together. You guys keep me on my toes. There's never a dull moment. Every day I got to keep pushing. We just made massive gains on the trade. I just gave you another trade and made massive gains in front of you. Look, bang. I was up more than that. Look, I was up more than 100. The trade played out beautifully. Look at that. Boom. Look at this, 130 now. Look at it booming now. Look at this thing. Can we go to the target, all the way to the target? I just gave you another live trade on top of all the knowledge I gave you. I'm teaching you how to make money live with me every single dang day, man. Who else does this like this? Nobody does it like this, baby. Nobody. Woo! I'll take my 122. I was just trying to add to the trade on the day. I'll take that. I like paying myself. And the other trade continues to roll. We got them again, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Nobody plays with the lifer. Feel like ripping my Yo, man, I'm hyped today, though. You can feel it. I got that energy. Energy, 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 energy. I got to hear that song right now. I got to hear that song. I got to hear that energy. Energy, 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 energy. And look, that trade's about to continue to pump. Man, I nailed it. Woo! I love making y'all money, baby. Let's go. I love making money for other people, man. My favorite thing to do is get people rich. Woo! You die and say, man, I made millions of people rich. I made as many people rich as I could. I did everything I could to get people out of the rat race. I spent years of my life and then gave them back everything I had on a daily basis. Let's go! No. Man, 70,466. I'm hype right now. About to go jump in the pool with all my clothes on. What? Why not? Why are you coming in here when I'm hyped right now? Because you heard me getting hyped and you want to push me down? You want to bring me down? My frequency's too high for you? You can't take it? Come here, give me a hug right now. Give me a hug so they know I'm not yelling at you. I know. Give me a hug or I'll put you in the closet. That's X-rated over there. That's how you have kids all day long, you know what I mean? Making babies in this house. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Energy, 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 energy. You can't fake the energy. You can't beat the energy. We could go on another scalp here. Might be one of them days where they just keep ripping these shorts for us. And that's why I sell the top, baby, every time. The local top, the quick top, the high top. Can I eat it a high top, please? I just want to eat it the high top today. That looks like it's going to continue to moon, man. Moon mission. Look at that thing. Oh, it's shaking. The screen's shaking. That's when I know it's getting crazy. We got BOOKMAP showing us how to hit the freaking short squeezes. We can't be stopped. Look at that thing continuing to pump. Look at that. That thing's about to moon right now. It's another trade right there. Didn't even have to touch the 21. Got close enough. Woo! Wow, look at this massive short squeeze to the upside for Bitcoin. 70,600 for BTC. Bang them shorts. Bang them shorts. Bang on them, boy. Yeah. And I don't get too excited. It's just a trade. It's just a trade, okay? It's just a trade, guys, all right? It's just a little bit of money over there. Well, man, I'm banging on them now. My other trade's booming up, 289, up 30%. Let's go. Now that's a little bit of bearish div there. I'd probably scalp out on that one. Now the original trade up from when we gave it to you right there. And when you saw how I worked through the trade, first I saw it as a falling wedge. Then I saw it as a shoulder, head, and shoulder. Then I saw it as the trend line. Then I saw the trend line work. Then I saw the tightness. But then even though the Stokes were high, I still had the guts to make the trade. Then we got the pump. Man, what a move, man. What a way to maneuver through the charts today, baby. Woo! I'm feeling good right now. It's not even about the money. It's about the skill. Most people can't do this. They can't do it like we do it. They don't know how price action works like this. They don't know how to put on clinics day in and day out. I've been in this house 1 month. I don't know how many Mondays and Tuesdays since I've been in this house I've ran clinics, and it's only 1 month of my life. I have deja vu of me hitting the charts over and over again in this house, and I've only been in this house 30 days. That means we've been nailing it, man. I don't know why the trading group isn't ripping to the upside. People should be pushing through the doors to get into the trading group today. Jump on into the trading group, man. What are you doing? You know what? Too many trading groups just don't do what they're supposed to do, so people get this false sense of what a trading group really is. My trading group is unlike anything you've ever seen. I'm unlike anyone you've ever seen. So why would my trading group be like any other trading group you've joined? Jump into a real trading group. Read the testimonials. Nobody puts in the effort like we do, baby. Let's go, man. 7 days a week, every single day. Nobody does it like we do. Nobody. Show you the rising wedge breaking out. 6 ways to Tuesday. Banging on them. And we got the charts and the gains to prove it. No BS, right? You can say whatever you want. We got the gains and the money to prove it. I got the Escalade outside. Let's go. Let's go. Come see the lifers. We up in this trade too. Man, what a beautiful day it is to be alive. It's one of them hot ones. We up in the JASMY trade, 4 cents. I haven't even gotten to Casper yet. Man. All right, let's take a look here. Shout out to my man, Master Friend of the house. Nice work, Master Friend. I love you, brother. I'm just teaching, brother. That's all I'm doing. I'm just using God's all the facets that God gave me, baby. I'm just teaching. You're missing out on so much to not become a lifer. I truly agree on that. Everybody can learn. Everybody can get down. Let's take a look at scale. Let's take a look at MMU and REEF and Vault and AERO. We got so much to cover. I love y'all. Thank you for the fan funding. Unbelievable. Today is just an amazing day. I feel unbelievable. Something about today, baby. And where are you guys, when you're looking for your coins, right? Is Dex Green or Have Nacho? How do you find Casper coins? Like, where do we look for them? I know we go to Casplex, Casware, but like, how do I see the coins on the charts, right? Not out yet. Okay. Caspla Dex soon. Oh yeah, the Caspla Dex. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I'm buying every one of those meme coins. I got a bunch of Casper ready I'm gonna put $5,000 in Casper USD into the Casper ecosystem right when it starts. Right off the bat. Casper's gonna be my new base, man, and that's the one we've always known about. So we're gonna really knock Casper out the park. I have a feeling we're going to do some serious damage, man. Look at that beautiful call. Now, Bitcoin, look, now you got the bearish div. All right? And you got to pay yourself. Am I still in a trade? I don't even know anymore. I'm still in the bigger trade, but my scalps are out. My scalps are in and out. I'm loving the scalping right now. Best 99 a month I've ever spent. Shout out to Clove Hitch Corey. We love you for saying that. Keep telling your friends. Tell your family. Let them know. Join the 99 and take Master Friends class and Lifers class. Yeah, on top of me, I got a buddy in there that teaches you how to just tear up the charts in another way, shape, and form. He teaches you how to look at candle bodies and just understand. Do you ever want to get funded? There's people getting funded left and right over here. Hit the QR code. Jump on in. Master Friend is the man, baby. You'll never meet someone like Master Friend, man, and I'm super selective. I work my butt off. You think I would ever bring in someone to my business who wasn't top-notch to disgrace all my hard work? No, I would never. So if I bring somebody in, they're the best. And I'm super critical, and I have high standards, man. So I'm telling you right now, hey, God bless Master Friend, man. Anyway, let's take a look at the super chats, and then I'm out of here for the day. Thanks for sharing your love for the 3-day. It pains me to see newcomers and the group trying to learn on the 1 minute with high leverage and chop. Much love. God bless you, brother. Shout out to Dangerfield. Let's take a look at scale. SKL. Oh, I want to look at Casper real quick. And I gave you the call for Casper. I said a month ago when Casper was going to blast, it was time to load up on our baby. And this thing, I mean, look at the blast off. It went off. 200 SMA. It was kind of a cup and handle. It blasted to the upside. Man. And look, I mean, another thing I want you guys to understand, this is the body workout that I worked out today. Super hardcore workout. I'm telling you right now, you'll do like so many push-ups. You just keep doing sets of burpees, right? Then you'll do these then you'll do push-ups, then you'll do running in place. Then you do those runners, right? The chest runners, right? Then you'll do squatting up and down while you jump in the air. Then you'll run in place. Then you do these lunges. See these lunges? These burn. The lunges right here burn. These right here. 1. Oh my gosh. Then you do more push-ups. Then you do more burpees. By the end, you're doing push-ups. You are so sweaty. Your body's killing me. I never take the 4 to 5 minute rest even. I just keep pushing. Insanity. Anyway, but if you go to my channel, which is an awesome place to be, and we've, look, 3,500 videos, more than almost all the other channels you've seen, even channels with way more subscribers. We've put out so much content in the last 4 years, man. But if you go to my videos and you go to one of my the one I did here, Where are you, baby? Right, Casper, a major signal now. This was a month ago. I'm screaming at you that Casper's about to blast off that level right there at 13.12, and I'm showing you we're going to 18. And I'm talking about how I'm putting tons of money into the levels and how I really like Casper at that area. And then Casper would even go down to 11, maybe leave a little more. But this is all about Casper, man. And I was showing you how this is the accumulation zone for Casper. Anyway, you could take advantage of the knowledge of long-term data, or you can play games with your life. But I'm telling you, the money's to be made is on these bigger charts. And there you go. I mean, that's what I was showing you right there. And Casper did drop a little bit to 10, right? Came back up. But look, that was like, it's June 4th, right? So when did I put out this video? I must have put out the video maybe April, mid-April, something like that. April 6th. Wow, even 2 months ago. Which is pretty crazy. Wow. Anyway, what's Casper up to now? Well, the daily got a little far away for the 21-day moving average. Every time I've seen that, we've either consolidated and continued to pump or come back to the 21. So to me, I see some consolidation happening. However, we broke back above 15. It looks like 15. We may never go lower than it. Like, that may be it for this cycle. Like, I don't see us going lower than 15 again after that long-term consolidation. And now we got hype. People are going to be running into Casper that do not care about Casper at all. That's what we want. What do you mean? What did he just say? People are going to be running that don't... Yeah, well, people are going to be running into Casper just to trade memes. They're just going to be wanting to get in on those memes. They're not going to care about anything else. You see? And that's what we want. We want people that aren't Casper maxis, that don't sweat Casper the way we do, to start throwing their money, buying Casper like we're buying and selling, in and out, volume, driving up that price, meme coins pumping. But we are away for the 21. We're getting a golden cross here. And it could continue to pump out of nowhere, but it's less likely. I see 5 to 6, 7 days of consolidation here. And then when that Casplex deck starts to rock about a week from now, it looks like things could really start to get busy. My trading group, we're going to be probably the one of any trading group, we're going to be all over the Casper memes. We already know which ones they are. I already posted them to my trading group. I'm not going to say what they are now because you got to join the trading group for that alpha and get that deep dive. I'm up all night scouring the internet for that information. So, but I look for Casper to pull back a little bit. To me, we will, dude, my Casper bag at triple figures right now. I mean, it's getting me it's life-changing wealth for me. It's life-changing wealth for me. Like, I already made life-changing wealth off Casper. I told you guys, man, you guys watched me start swinging trading that with just a couple grand. Then my bag was $4,000. Then it was 10 grand. Then it was like a 40 grand bag. Then it was a 60 grand bag. And then one day I was like, guys, I got 100 grand in Casper now. Right? And then during the bear market, I bought more Casper like a madman. Look, because all my Casper's hidden away with my custodian right now. Right? My vaulted custodian. But like, look at 34,321. That's $6,000 in Casper right now, and I was just buying it here and there. I bet I'm up on that Casper. I was buying it at 14 and 10, but I felt like if I sold that, it has to be up 1,600, right? I just DCA'd into Casper, and I'm gonna put most of this Casper into the Casper memes. If I blow it, I'll blow it. I already have a huge thing, Great trade today. I made profits. Who made profits watching the live stream today and didn't give it back? Who made profits watching the live and did not give it back? And we make more gains than people make on a day. Like, I made... Anyway. If JASMY breaks out of here on a rising wedge, that's parabolic. You're going to see JASMY rip to 5 cents, and it's going to rip fast. Okay? Look at all the people who put a 333 if you made gains in the comments here. I want to see 333 and the word gains. Spend some time writing that. Gains, baby, gains. Who made gains today? Who got an education today? You made gains, but you got an education. That's how you made the gains. That's the key. We're teaching, we're learning, we're moving, we're raising when you help other people, you raise your frequency, you raise your vibration. You can't be stopped. Okay? Our energy is too high. Our frequency is too high. Our positive energy is too high. We know that we're the ones. We know that we got it. We know, look at this JASMY pumping Thing about to do damage as we speak. Everything I touch turns to gold, baby. Let's take a look at scale on MEC-C. Okay, let's take a look here at scale. And in the Xenia suit, man, you know Xenia, bro. My wife gives me the hottest, nicest stuff. People don't even believe me. They didn't believe I'm wearing Xenia. I didn't even believe I'm wearing Xenia anymore. This is crazy. Who cares? I shouldn't floss. But like, man, I used to wear the same pair of jeans every day. You know what I mean? Insanity. So, scale. You got the cup and handle. You got a Fibonacci. I really would put from this impulse. That's where the impulse began. 786 Fibonacci retracement. If you believe in this project and you think it could do numbers, that's definitely an amazing undervalued price, right? You're on the 786 Fib near the 200 SMA. Let's take a look at your daily. Your daily's starting to look pretty good too. But again, I think there's better out there, right? Like there's better, this thing's been pretty channeled, but it looks like it's going to bounce off that 786 to the upside and at least come back to resistance at 9 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if you do get that move. But it's higher risk compared to a lot of other coins that have got more going for them. They're in bull flags. Like, I like to go where the money already is, not where the money might be. But, you know, there's a chance it could still run. I think we may have another scalp on our hands here for Bitcoin. There it is right there. Look. Boom. That's actually got a really big measured move. How do I know that? Just because this is how I do this stuff. 71,000. That looks like it's going to continue to moon. And that's why we got this other trade still open.
Oh my gosh. How did you get such cool pants like that? Come here. Let me get a hug, girl. Come here. Let me get a hug, girl. Yeah, she's so playful. She's so cool. She's my baby and that's not in school. Are you not in school? Can I get a kiss? Oh, she gave me such a kiss. I love you so much.
Wow, what a blessing, man. Working from home, seeing my kids while I work, connecting with the world while I work, going after my dreams. Man, I'm going to get on my hands and knees tonight and pray so dang hard and thank God for everything he's given me. Man, life is a blessing. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I love you. You're a good friend. We friends for life? Are we friends for life? I know. She goes, yes. I already told you today. Man, I love my kids more than you. Ah, man. I'm a softie for my kids. God gave me 3 daughters. My third daughter, my wife is pregnant right now, if you didn't know. We're due in 3 weeks, man. So I got this baby energy. We got a new baby coming into the house. Like a new child is coming into my life. I'm 41 years old. What a blessing for my age to have a child. Like what a blessing. This thing's like it could continue to go. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing moons. The target would be 71, 340. And then someone's turning around almost at my trash can. Stop loss would be at 70,411. Oh, there it goes. Boom. Look at that thing. And as I keep winning, I start just, why risk more? Sometimes I risk 60 for 250 just to add to the trade, This looks like we're going to moon to 71,340. We get to 71K, we start getting closer and closer to that all-time high. And look at that thing starting to really moon now and get all the way up to possibly 71,350. Dang, I can see that. Wish I pulled the trigger. I hesitated. You can't hesitate on the 1 minute. You got to make it happen. All right. I'd be in the money right now had I not hesitated. I thought about it too much. Like I thought, what if I lose in front of everybody? I did. It hit me and I got into a little bit of fear, just a piece of it. I threw it out of my head, but by that time, a minute had gone by. The minute really teaches you how to make split-second decisions. It teaches you how to become and execute on a mass scale. Let's look at MMU or MUMU. MU's hot. A lot of people like it. Seems to have a lot going for it right now. Wow, it did rip pretty nicely too. Up 165 already. Took some time though. I mean, it's been days, right? Since the halfway through May. But it just got back above a key level. A little overbought on the daily for me. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. But it did get above previous resistance and support, and it could be making a bit of a flag here. Look for MMU to continue in this flag and continue to pump. It's either double topping, falling back down. So here's my deal. If MMU comes and tests this level, I would buy so much. But if it stays in this level, I would buy so much. I think this thing is very bullish. I like this coin. And it's got a pretty big following and a lot of people behind it and a lot of liquidity. This thing can pump. It can pump. And it's just superior to a lot of other coins out there. So I like what MMU is doing. That thing is about to moon. I believe I'm going to be buying some of that. I like TMANIA and MMU. Oh, wow. You're going to get strong on those. You're going to get big and strong. It's going to be crazy. MUMU USDT in the altcoin section. And thank you for putting that on the radar. I like what I'm seeing there for MU. I talked about it last night. And someone asked for my top 5 memes. Come join the trading group if you want all my knowledge like that. Join in. Jump into the 99. And get in, CryptoLifer.com. We make it so easy. Hit the link right here in the pinned comment. Go to CryptoLifer.com. Unlock financial freedom. Join today. Join today. Jump in with a guy that hasn't taken a day off in over 1,000 days since February of 2021. Every single day, I've dedicated myself to the craft of technical analysis. And I've been there for you. Put your email address, hit consent, and join our weekly newsletter. I can't wait to see you in the trading group. I'm going to do everything I can to keep you green, baby. Let's go. Let's go. 70,009. Look, Bitcoin just pumped hard like unbelievable. Unbelievable. And this is the continuing to moon. Look at that trade is in the green now. That if you took it, I did hesitate, but that trade is in the green now. Wow. And look at that 5-minute chart just plowing. And then the original trade that we put out is just banging on them. We're about to go to $71,000 for BTC. And that's why this trade is still rocking. Now we're up 333,377. Look at that. 33377. You guys saw it. It was 333,777. You guys saw it. It was 33377. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, back to the 1 minute with this trade that we just put out for you here. I saw the flag. I was like, man, that thing's gonna moon again. I'm deadly on the 1 minute. Remember, this was the original one here, which would still be in the money. And then the rising wedge goes parabolic that we get. That's why we have this here. And that's why the target looks like 71,600. Looks very likely. I've done this many times. My measured moves are spot on. I can see where we're likely going. Shout out to the 1,429 people here on the live. 950 likes. This is energy. This is grinding. This is life. This is how you go after your dreams, baby. I'll remember this stream. Like, this is one of the hottest streams I've ever had. Look at the beautiful short squeeze happening on a Tuesday. They do it for me during my stream, 10 to 12, every freaking time. They show me how they pay me every single time, man. I just love these guys. And shout out, I wrote a letter the other day. Some people didn't like this letter. They got really pissed by it, but dear shorts, thank you so much for all the shorts you've done throughout the years. You've made my channel amazing. Without all your exit liquidity, we've never been able to watch you guys get liquidated day in and day out and watch us get paid. Thank you so much for continuing to short the market and not learning how to trade. We love you, we appreciate you, and we thank you for all the Lambos, houses, Escalades, and trips you will pay for. God bless. Hey, just the facts, man. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. The truth hurts sometimes, it is what it is. But again, there's someone on the other side of that trade, right? You're selling, there's someone getting liquidated. You're buying in, someone's selling off. Like, and see how the 1 minute really helped us figure out where price action was going to go? This took me years to use any time frame I could to figure out what was happening. I don't care what time frame it is. I'll take it. If it has information, I need it. Give me the info. Give me that info, baby. Yeah. Solid move here. And look, we're continuing up now. We're in control. We had a high, and look, now we got more liquidity all the way. We're going to an all-time high today. That's the all-time high, man. 73,000 for Bitcoin. And look, all the liquidity is just kind of gone below us. They disappeared. Look at that. They're gone. They got taken out. They disappeared. Look, the lower liquidity was gone. This says we go higher now. And so if you picked along with the lifer, you're likely going to continue to get paid here. There is a chance that we just continue. You know, what happens is people see the market keep going up and they say it can't keep going up, so they keep opening up shorts. They don't get that it's technical analysis. I just keep trading TA. I don't go on gut. They go on gut because they go, oh, it keeps going up. It can. We're gonna eventually the short's gonna have to win. And they're right. Eventually a short will win if they keep opening up one. But they can also get chewed all the way to Sunday, right? Now look, we're waiting for the 21. We're waiting for this flag to play out again. Let's zoom in. We're gonna watch the stochastics send or either bend or reset. We're gonna watch how price action interacts with this 21-day moving average. We're going to see our next measured move, which is the length of the flag. The pole there, and then boom. And then we're going to begin to kind of be... And so this is how I do everything from the daily to the weekly to the 1 minute. It's all the same. The 1 minute is the weekly is the daily. Macro to micro, micro to macro. All different, right? But yet all the same. What you learn on the 1 minute, you can take with you on the weekly. What you learn on the weekly, you can take with you to the 1 minute. A lot of traders don't realize how much. So the charts are teaching you all the time. The weekly's teaching you how to scalp the 1 minute. The 1 minute's teaching you how to trade the weekly. You don't know that, but if you put in as much time as I have, you will know that, and you'll be blown away. Remember, we have to touch the white line, the 21-day moving average. That's how this game works. Once you get away from the 21, you're taking profits. Understood? And so it's touching the 21, get in. Away from the 21, get out. Touching the 21, get in. Low stochastics, get in. High stochastics, get out. Low, boom, 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 bomb, 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 bang. And then we make sure we get the flag as well. And then we get our measured move. And then we know where we're going as well. It's just insane. I love it. Oh, I love TA. It's so cookie cut. It puts everything in its place. You can't beat it. You gotta love it. I think I'm missing a super chat here. Let me finish off the super chats. I don't want to leave anybody hanging. The baby is hungry again, says my wife. All right. Thank you, U.S. government and China and all, right? That's funny. You're killing me, man. So funny. You had the time to write that? I didn't write that. I just made it up, man. I wasn't reading that. You actually thought I was reading? This letter is really special to me. Condolences. May this gift lift your spirits and bring your spirit of your mother and father forever in the realm of life. Lifer. Live in love, and you live in love, and that inspires me. Your quote, every single moment is a chance to give. Love is all we have. The beautiful rug was made by a small family that I support in the high mountains of Peru. They live in love as you do. They are poor and live from day to day, but they are the happiest people I know. It's so amazing. They live in the moment as we all should do. I've been following you for many years now, but I'm not a trader, but I follow you more for the love you share with others and your passion for life. Your energy and your passion are contagious, and I can speak from everyone that follows you. Thank you so much again, and may your dreams come true. Your friend, Crypto Cash. I keep this on my desk every day, man, because it was one of the nicest and the greatest letters that I've ever received in my life. So thank you, Crypto Cash. And he sent me a giant rug with the dove. It's this thing here below me here. He sent me a giant rug with this dove on it. This dove here with my parents' names. He had that made on a alpaca rug, like, if you can believe it. And Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm a crybaby and I don't give a dang, man. He rugged you? Yeah, he rugged me, bro. So look, this flag wants to break out again. There it goes to the upside for Bitcoin. I'm telling you, 71,600 looks very likely for BTC. I'm keeping my trade open. We're continuing to make these gains. We're not going to stop. This thing looks like it's going to pump. This is the flag right here. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's made of fresh alpaca, man. Yeah, man, Bitcoin 70,900, and we had you at hello this morning with the call. I did it again. I don't know how I consistently do this, but I did it again. Had you got into the call last night, you'd be in the gain still, right? Right. No music, please. Don't ever tell me not to play music, and don't ever tell me what to do. Ever for the rest of your life. Shout out to Jennifer Moffitt. Don't worry, MYRO's going to come with the vengeance. We're going to be selling at 40, Jennifer. It's going to come. All right. Let's take a look at REEF, Volt. He just asked me about SDX and Alex. I don't think he asked me yet. All right, let's take a look at POPCAT, REEF, Volt, and AERO, and then I'm out. Let's take a look at POPCAT. You don't even want to know how much I sweat during the show. I ruin my shirts. This shirt is so wet. My armpits are soaking wet. If I showed you my armpits right now, you would freak out. You would just be disgusted. POPCAT looks interesting. I like that it's consolidated. Like it goes up and down, but it doesn't go up right back down. And then wherever it previously retested, it used it as support. So you kind of really like, you got to kind of like this about POPCAT. And it's kind of got a shoulder head and a right shoulder. Interesting. Could do numbers. It's crazy how many of these little meme coins can get millions and millions of dollars of market caps. It's just really crazy, right? Almost makes no sense, but I can see this thing continuing. Of all the coins, I like the TA on it. I don't really know much about the coin, but I do like the TA. It's got lock liquidity too. See that lock? You want to make sure you got that lock liquidity. All right. My 9-year-old learned and been doing TA since 2012. I love that. 2022. Don't change a thing, lifer. I love the show. Amen. Anyone that doesn't want the music is just... They don't know how to live life, man. Music is on almost all the time in my house. Like, I worked 3 years building a bot to auto trade just Bitcoin. I took this trade early morning. Amen. I'm going to tell you to do one thing. Sing to me, Sammy. You're such a... Oh, man. All the guys care about... a shame because his analyst is good. Just all about... This guy's so whack. I'm not about myself. I'm about life, love, and happiness. You just feel that way because you're jealous. So you think it's all about me. It's really about you. When I talk about myself, I'm talking about you. I'm a creation of God. We were created together. When I share my experiences, you're learning through them. Okay? When you bring it, when you look at it like, oh, me, that means we know something about you. You're offended by other people's success and it hurts you. I don't know why. Look, of all the comments, you're the only one that wrote that. Don't you think that's strange? There's thousands of comments out today and you're the only one that wrote that. So you got to wonder, why did you feel negative about a positive situation, right? You got to wonder, why did I partake negatively when everyone else was positive? What was it about me that I chose to be negative, right? We love you, though. We're here for you, man. If you need a hug, we're there for you, brother. And, you know, it is what it is, okay? Don't sweat that loser, Sam. Don't call him a loser, man. He probably needs more love than we realize. I'm telling you, this is the next POPCAT. Hold on. Hard to get these moving addresses. You were pretty good at it, Fidel. I got to give it to you. Opie? Maybe. You never know. Cup and handle. You heard it here first. Opie on Solana. Lock liquidity too, so it shouldn't be a rug. We'll see what happens. I like TMANIA personally, and I like MYRO. All right. I got a little excited. The stream's going well over. But you know what? The retention is insanity. We got 1,400 people here. So I just, I think Ben isn't streaming right now because he's doing his fight thing. Other guys are taking days off because it's the summer. And so we're just going to continue to hold down the market, man, and be here for crypto, man. I'll put crypto on my back. Or everyone's taking days off. I'll put crypto on my back, baby. Right? No days off, man. Eventually, you're going to chew through the competition. Everyone else is eventually going to take a day off, but you're just going to keep, that's business, baby. Right? Now you have resistance. You have a bit of this thing. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 71.5 today. We could go to the all-time highs. Low stochastics again inside the flag. I mean, starting to channel its way for another big move. And this is what I do. I just keep trading the small flags till eventually one of the flags will kick me off. And then I usually leave for the day. You get it? Because we're going to get bearish div on a bigger time frame, and eventually it's going to kick in, right? You don't win forever, all right? Shout out to everyone kicking it with me today. So many people hanging out. What happened? Today was just a better day? Where's everybody been? All right? Sam, your consistency is why you win. Exactly. That's what I keep telling everybody. All you have to do is keep showing up, and eventually you're gonna nail it. No joke. I would have you on all day while I were here. The Bulls are back in town, baby. The Bulls are back in town. Let's go. I wanted to see if I'm missing any last super chats. REEF, someone asked about. Ondo, get your condo, right? I just opened up a lawn to suppress the negativity. You're so funny, man. I love that. Blast that music. Okay, we got Vault on ETH, AERO, and REEF. And now about lunchtime, things start to kind of usually slow down a little bit. Volt, Inu, right? Funny, we've been trading Volt, Inu, or knowing about Volt, Inu for a long time. It's been around for years, from what I remember. Came down, came up, came down, came up. I don't know, man. I'm kind of sick of watching a meme at $30 million market cap. It's in a flag. Look for the flag to continue to the upside. I guess I'm T8 out. I feel bad, but I don't know. Volt's been a good project. People have known about it for a long time. I think it should be higher than it is now. A bit of a giant double bottom, though. Broke off resistance. Just pull your fib and, look for that 786, 618 golden pocket, and, you get yourself your cup and handle to the upside there. What else can you do? And REEF, an old coin. We were trading REEF a long, long time ago. Make sure I put MUMU in there. Yeah. REEF, USDT. Wow, this is like old times again, though. The streams are coming back. Something's changed in the market a little bit today. You can feel it. We're on the brink of something big here. We're on the brink of something big. I like it. You must have seen this for REEF. REEF is above the 200 SMA. Tight moving averages. Look like it's going to pump. So appreciate you. See, lifers know the sauce that I have, and then when they see my sauce, they give me my sauce. So they're like, hey, man, you should look at REEF. Look at the consolidation. And the 4 hour says it's going to move. That looks like good money right there. That's worth posting. That's an ascending triangle. All right. And it's consolidating above the 200 MA. I cannot believe we went all the way to 1238. 3 hour stream, baby. Let's go. One day I'm just going to do 24 hours. I'm just going to say, forget it. Let's just go all the way. You know what I mean? Like, why play games? Like, let's just make it happen. This is very likely going to pump now. I'm literally about to open up another trade. I want to leave, but the trading's too hot. So why leave when the trading's hot, right? And I think we can go for the gusto on this one. I'm talking 72K. Stop loss right there. And you got to be quick because that candle could move at any moment. And I'm willing to lose. I'm willing to lose the trade. I'm okay. I'm willing to lose money to make money. Target is 71,866. And I take that, even though it pumped a little bit, and that's my next trade. Stay tuned in the trading group to find out if I make this trade or not. Stay tuned in the trading group to find out if this trade plays out or not. I'll give you guys results. Jump into the trading group if you want more. If you're on the stream and you want to see what happens to this trade, you likely should jump on into the trading group. It's likely going to pump to the upside, though, and break through $71,000 and go all the way to $71,800. But only time will tell. All right, we're already in the green already on the trade, right? Look, that's the fastest $6 you'll ever make. $9. That's a fast cup of coffee, I always say. Anyway, I love you all. I appreciate you. We got to look at AERO, and then I'm out. Thought I forgot about AERO, right? Thank you for the fan funding. God bless each and every one of you. $115 in chat revenue. You people are unbelievable. 1,000 likes on the live. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. 106. Wow. Let's take a look here. AERO getting a little bit of a sell-off for whatever reason. Losing the 200 SMA on the 4-hour. It did it last time. I don't like that. I don't like when the 200 SMA gets messed with. Makes me think AERO maybe has to come back down and test 64 now. You see? Just starting to disrespect some of its key resistance levels. 88 one more time. It double bounced off 88 in the Fibonacci level. For whatever reason, getting a little bit of a sell-off here. I don't know if it's memes. People want to get into something different. Pretty weird. Don't sell my AERO, man. Stop selling my bag off. Whatever it does, I see the bigger move further up eventually. Come down, come up. So it looks like it's going to come down and possibly drop. Could go all the way to 61 cents. It really could, just the way this structure is looking. Unless it gets saved and it breaks back above 138. You really wanted to see it break 130 and retest. It did not. I do see it eventually up at 336, but that's not, till late August. It's going to take some time. But AERO is struggling, looking a little bearish to me, in my humble opinion. Okay. Last thing I want to look at is ALEPH. Someone said it pumped. That was one of my hot coins, and I put it out to the trading group. When the market wasn't really amazing, ALEPH was our one there. Oh, it took a wick. I thought someone said it pumped nicely. I'm like, still in the cup and handle. Just really just kind of, and I knew it was going to take a month or two for this to play out, but only a matter of time. I'm in this for the long haul. We'll see what happens. ALEPH. All right. There's a cup, there's a handle there, and you're oversold. I'm expecting a bounce here back to the top of this channel sooner than later. All right. Everybody, I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when we post our next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. May God bless you all for being here, and thank you so much for always sharing your love, your positive energy, and your vibes. I'll be back tomorrow for another amazing live stream, lifting up your spirits, raising the frequency, raising the vibration, man. Shout out to Ralph Smart. God bless you all. Thank you for being here. And gratitude is my attitude. I'll see you tomorrow. And we made gains. We made money today on the live. We paid our bills, baby. I love you all. Stay blessed. Stay amazing. You can, you will. You are the best. You know what the secret to success is. Getting started. Hold up. I knew, this is crazy. This is crazy because I woke up this morning and I said Michael Powell was gonna give me a $500 super chat. I said it to myself and it happened. It happened. I said it was gonna happen this morning. I swear I woke up this morning. I said today's gonna be the day. Michael Powell drops a 500. I said I know it's gonna happen. I have this feeling. And it happened. Look, I had this, no, yeah, this is so weird. I woke up this morning. I said, today I'm gonna get, he's gonna show up today. It's like he watches me on Twitter because I was talking about it on Twitter. I mentioned it today on the stream. I mentioned it today on the stream. I mentioned it today on the stream. Woo! Yo, $500 super chat. It's just crazy because I just thought about it. Wow, unbelievable. What a day to be alive, man. Yo. Man, this is amazing. Michael, man, I love you, brother. Thank you so much for always supporting me, always being behind me, always throwing it down. Like, you make me want to come back tomorrow, the next day. I want to be consistent. I can't wait to work out again. I want to go to bed tonight. I want to say, man, Michael Pa, God bless you, brother. And I waited all the way to 12:44. Like, if I didn't do the live stream all the way till now, it never would have happened. So push yourself to the limits, go all the way, and never stop, baby. And never stop. Man, Michael Pa, man. Hey, when you closing this trade? Hey, why are you closing this trade? What trade? $71,000 for Bitcoin. We're in the money again. This thing looks like it's gonna rip further to the upside, baby. That's another little flag in the flag. And now you got something like this going. And we got more money to make here today. Bitcoin's going to the moon, baby. Our lives are set. Like, this thing is mooning. I'm looking for 71,800 on this next move here for BTC. Looks like it's about to happen right now. Man, the stream is so hot. I can't leave my own stream. It's too hot. I almost ended it, and there was just no reason to end it. A $500 super chat. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I thought about it this morning, and then the stream ended. I was like, it didn't happen. I said, but I swear in my mind, it happened. Right? And it did happen. Like, it happened. Like, it's just crazy to me. Michael, man. Yo, it's just... Yo, this is crazy, bro. Missed my last super chats. What were they? Let's see what they were. I don't think we missed them. I went through every super chat. You're funny. Convinced me that I deserve to win. You did. Celestia TIA. We'll take a look at that. Hepe, I need a most lit stream. Thank you for the gains. Amen. TIA. We'll do your TIA. We'll get it done. And where else were you here? Wow, we got a lot of super chats in today too. Unbelievable. Missed my last two super chats. God bless you and the fam. Let's take a look. TIA. And convinced me that I deserve to win. You did, man. God bless you. I think those are the ones. God bless you, bro. Let's look at TIA. Shout out to Master Friend, Oscar Dejanin, Pong May, Crypto Sam. Do you mind taking a look at MATIC BTC and see if it has bottom or there's more pain? Lots of top 50 Bitcoin pairs look like this. Thank you. Crypto Sam, RWC for Soul. Wow. I don't know what anyone says. Everybody should know. Lifer plus friends. Lifer's changing combo. I made my entire monthly paycheck just today. If you can't talk about stacks, if you could talk about stacks and Alex. I like stacks and Alex. You know. Aerodromo. Funny. All right, so we got to do TIA for my man. Oh, we were banging on him, and then we went back down 27. Some bearish div there. Could still hold, though, and get a bounce. You never know. I could be wrong. Only time will tell. We take it one step at a time. All right, TIA. Celestia, which I feel like, when I just think about it, I feel like it is bottom. Bounced off the 618 Fibonacci at 7, came up to 11. Look for it to consolidate and continue. You want to see that the daily breaks the 200 MA. See the 22, your 12-hour. Look for your 12-hour. You're looking for the 12-hour to consolidate in a flag with tight moving averages. And then you're going to see this break above the 200 MA. Once this flag breaks above the 200 MA, you're bullish. And you're likely going to continue on a new trend further to the upside. I see this thing going to a new all-time high. Somewhere at 29. All right. TIA. RWC Soul Retrowave. Tiny market cap. I don't know, man. No lock liquidity. Hey, maybe you're onto something brand new. I don't know, but it just came out. So could be a rug, bro. All right, let's just go through all the fan funding. We got Michael Powell with a $500 super chat. That's unbelievable. We got Gunmar with 10 pounds. Love you. We got Crypto Sam. We got Pong May. We got Oscar Dejanin. We got Master Friend. We got Minsky. We got Pix the Muzzle. Pix the Muzzle again. We got Simran Merchandi. We got Herstov Semkov. We got Michael Pa. We got Pix the Missile again. And then just Michael Pa, man. The infamous Michael Pa. Didn't even write anything. Just threw the $500 super chat. Just didn't even write anything. Just did he say anything in the comments? Is he still here? Who is he? We don't know. And then that guy asked about MATIC BTC. Let's take a look at that. Because these all get timestamps. So as long as I get them done, they're there, right? So he's saying they've all been bottomed pretty hard. Yeah, so MATIC bottomed against Bitcoin. Honestly, Bitcoin's continuing to run and MATIC hasn't been that hot recently. So you'd have to say, is this where it has to bounce? You would hope so, but I mean, I don't know. Eventually, when the market starts to move, I don't see how MATIC can't be back up on Bitcoin. I would just wait for it to break above 1837, you know, or at least the 200 MA on the weekly. You're in a bear market right now for MATIC BTC. Whenever you're below a weekly 200 SMA, you're in a bear market. All right. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the gains. Appreciate each and every one of you. This is our second goodbye. But you never know when you get a $500 super chat out of nowhere. And look, we got more liquidity way further to the upside, suggesting that we go further up. I'm keeping my trade open. We're going for the gusto. I love y'all. And I got 2 trades open. Remember that. The scalp in the long term. But everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. The secret to success is getting started.